Gentlemen, we're not supposed to be here.
This is a closed course.
Episode 15 of Close Course. We're back. Stewie's finishing up his bag of chips. We're 15 episodes in.
John's messing around with a little wooden stick. Don't hit it again.
That's why I can't have like fidgeting devices because I'm very ADD. So that's a problem.
Yeah,
That's my
computer
gone.
turned down as well. All right. Well, last week was Cinco.
Last week was Cinco. I love this polo, by the way. This is like one of my favorite polos.
I'm wearing this.
I like the Skulls one. Actually, is great. But this is like these are great polos.
This one's probably my little like. I've seen other companies do the Cinco. I think we've done it in the past where it's just like doodles, and it's like everyone does that now. But this one's cool.
It is cool. The tequila shots.
Yeah. So that video, if anyone saw
Silver
that
tequila.
launch reel of us at a Mexican restaurant getting chips and guac, margaritas, shots. That was at Hacienda, so shout out to Hacienda.
Hacienda, Colorado.
Not a thing.
I think that's their jingle. We need a jingle.
Is it?
Pins and Aces needs a jingle. Evan, can you work on a jingle?
Evan,
Our
make a
producer
jingle.
Evan is it's like he's like one of those guys who says he's in a band and does that on weekends.
No. Evan and his band are headlining the Fox in Boulder on June 1st.
Yeah,
Are they really?
Little
Yeah, it's a
plug
field
for
trip.
It's
Evan's
actually a
band.
fucking goat.
Serious?
We're saying let's get a Pins party bus and go
Oh.
mob up there.
It'd be fun.
It's Saturday night at the Fox. It's a
If
pretty
we
big deal.
get the entire staff to get on the party bus, it'll be like half the people probably going to that show.
No, it's sold out, man.
That's really fucked up, man.
I'm kidding. Is it really sold out, Evan? No. Oh. Oh,
But
it's not
gonna be,
announced.
but it's gonna be a Saturday at the Fox. That's a pretty
Wow.
big deal.
But when it's
I'd go.
announced,
I saw Chelsea Cutler.
it's gonna be like
She's
a whole
pretty
old
big artist.
Red Rocks
Really?
concert.
Very gay, but yeah.
Really?
I
I want to go.
backstage passes.
Evan, can
you
we
get us
meet the band?
backstage?
Can we get backstage?
Did
Meet
you
the
really?
band?
Did you just use a homophobic slur? That's pretty fucked up, man.
No, I didn't use a slur.
What'd you say?
Canceled.
Gay.
Yeah, you're using it in a negative.
not.
So she's gay.
in a negative way. Chelsea Cutler's not gay.
Oh.
No, but I felt gay going to see Chelsea Cutler.
Is that that's bad?
As in
No,
jovial
no,
and happy.
You can,
Why is that bad?
no.
The old English
Fine,
definition.
want to be.
I can use it.
For
I
me, I
have an
like it.
lesbian. An aunt, lesbian. I have an aunt that's lesbian. So that's
We have an employee here. It's fine.
yeah. We
That's
do.
a lesbian.
Yes.
Gay.
No, gay.
Same
Yeah.
thing.
Talking about
We support
bro.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Liam clearly doesn't, since
Oh,
he feels
I
gay.
guess
No,
whenever
I
he
just
goes to
said at
concerts.
that
Old
specific
English
concert, it
definition.
was not my vibe, but it was cool.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's gonna be cool to see Evan. Evan, you play the guitar, right? You gonna rock a Pins polo or just fuck us off?
Facts, man.
I think we need to get him in like a pins.
Do you guys
polo,
just wear, like,
pins
black
t-shirt.
leather
Maybe
chains?
gear out the band.
Like Kiss, like a lot of leather.
Evan, do you have like
Assless-
a music video? Have you guys
assless
made a
chaps.
music video?
War.
Can you pull one up?
Are you guys on YouTube?
No music video?
You gotta have a YouTube.
Why?
Nothing?
Why not?
Evan, you're a
They're
video
raw.
guy?
They're raw.
Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music, SoundCloud. If you're not on any of those, you got to be on SoundCloud.
Who's the famous band
Oh, sick.
from
You play
Colorado?
Play your best song. Right now? Yeah.
The Fray.
The Fray.
The Fray.
That's it. Okay, so you're thinking of it.
Okay.
His the guy, the singer, the main singer. in
David
that,
Gray.
he's a patient of my dad's, or was.
Oh, that's cool.
My dad's a dentist.
Over my head.
Crentist.
Best fucking song ever.
Yeah,
I'm
he
just
was
thinking
a.
it's Grey's Anatomy.
Everyone
Knows I'm in over my head.
Oh, you're off cue.
over
You got your-
my
You got your openers right here.
Tempo.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Your backup singers. Did you see Joe Rogan? They can't play any videos, any YouTube videos on anymore.
Oh yeah, because
all the
it'll-
copyright
like,
bullshit?
Yeah, it'll get canceled.
So like they can't play America Fuck Yeah or any of that stuff.
well, how nice would that be if we got copyright infringement and we can actually get it shut down? Because I mean, we can't do it
yeah.
What?
with all the scam pages coming out right now. Like
yeah.
those
Oh.
are clear, and it's like they're still
Yeah.
up.
Okay. Also, this has been a big headache
Oh,
for
yeah.
everyone at Pins over the last 10 days.
Let's get this out.
If you see ads on Facebook, Instagram, really just Meta in general, that's all it is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Meta. That's warehouse sale, and all of our stuff is $5. It's fake. We're not selling our shit for $5. We're not going out of business. Don't do that. It's obviously a scam. If you click on it, it says like banned from Vietnam, all this random bullshit, stuff spelled wrong. Half the website's not even our shit. If you're listening to this, you're probably a true fan. You know that's not our stuff. But
If you
If
guys are thinking in your head, oh my God, $5 polo, too good to be true, it's because it is. Idiots, don't buy
Exactly.
it.
Well said, Stewie. Couldn't have said it better myself. If it's too good to be true, your dad taught you this. What? I think it's your first life lesson.
yeah,
One guy,
You know?
one guy called this morning, and that's what he said. He's like, "Hey, man, I just ordered from you guys, and I got a confirmation, but I didn't get like an email about it.
He's on the
Can you
dark
guys
web
check on
now.
that?" I was like, "Sure, yeah, let me check." Fucking idiot. And then go on, and I found out Yeah, it was from the scammers.
Yeah.
And so I was like, hey, man, like, you know, this is from the scam website. You know, this isn't us, unfortunately. Sorry, I know it's super frustrating. But, you know, it's not us. What we can do is you'd say, I'd probably call your bank and, you know, file a
Perfect.
claim.
Good response.
And whatever. And then I said, he's a fucking idiot. And then,
You didn't.
Hey, by the way,
but he was like, yeah, like you guys should like do something about this.
Oh, really?
Like, I was like,
Nah.
he's like, you guys should like reach out. He's like, it's
publicity
everywhere, man.
stunt.
He's like,
Yeah.
you guys should like go on your socials. I'm like, well, yeah, we actually did release kind of like an announcement on our socials and said like, this is a scam. It's not us. But I mean, yeah, other than that, there's like really nothing else we can do. And he's like, all right, so you know, what do I do now? And I was
Call
like,
your card?
well, if you just listened, what I just fucking said, you should probably call your bank and file a claim.
and this it's perfect because our normal, very nice customer service girl Avery is out of town now because it's her wedding. So last week when people would call in, she'd be like, "I'm so sorry," like be super nice about it. Now when you call in, it's Nick or Stewie, and they're like, "If it's too good to be true, it's too good to be fucking true, man."
No, that's why I said that story, because that guy literally said, he was like, yeah, I saw all these polos for $5, and I was thinking like, wow, this is too good to be true. And I was like, buddy, you thought that, and you still thought it's a good idea to buy it.
Yeah.
On the bright side, you're stupid, and you only spent probably like $10 because you bought 2 polos.
I feel bad for people who get scammed, but it is pretty easy to notice. Maybe we're just in it, but yeah, if it's too good to be true, we're not selling golf bags for $10 and polos for $5. It's not real.
One guy sent a DM and said, "I bought 20 items for $60. Is this real?" I was like, I mean, come on, man. You can't even buy literal garbage. You can't buy 20 items for $60. Like, I don't know what honestly you could buy online.
Bidenomics.
20 items for $60.
Yeah.
What could you honestly buy? Like plastic cups?
Not even maybe.
I mean, fuck, man.
Yeah.
So don't buy those ads. Stop calling us about it.
Don't be a squid,
You
man.
can keep calling us. We'll help
You're
you
gonna
out.
you're gonna get
We're
Nick
just
on
gonna
the
tell
phone.
you. All I say is, hey man, sorry to hear about that, but yeah, that's clearly a scam website. If it's too good to be true, it's not. I recommend calling your bank and filing a dispute, and getting a new card issued because it's a scam phishing website.
It's all over the dark web.
Yeah, it sucks. Hey, but we're at the point
Like they just put the card number on.
where people are knocking us off.
I know.
I mean, it's scam. They think we're big enough to get knocked off,
will
but
buy
yeah, it's something shitty.
well,
People will buy the credit card to buy things with.
Exactly.
That's shocking.
where I was going with the Cinco thing was hopefully you guys liked that reel because we were taking real tequila shots at 2 p.m. on a Thursday.
Yes.
Those were not fake. Those were real.
It was actually 11:45.
It hurt.
Actually.
It hurt my soul. No, it was like 2, but still,
It's like noon.
No.
it still hurt. Maybe it was, but anyway,
They were
You
pretty
guys
good.
are already fucked up, so
yeah,
I was happy about it.
yeah. John and Nick were just chugging margaritas.
That margarita was good.
Mine was
beer.
good,
What do they call those? Like tornadoes or
Corona Rita.
beer
Corona
reader.
Beerita. Yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah.
So and the collection's great. The head covers are awesome. The polos are great. They're fun, but they're not like too crazy. So it's a good mix right there.
As I was thinking about Cinco and 420, those are like, I guess, smaller holidays. I mean, 420 is not really even a holiday. But did you guys always do collections for these kind of holidays like this, or is this kind of a new thing? I know
was, like,
last
the
year we
first
did
one?
it, but
What was our first? I think we did like 4th of July was like our first
yeah.
collection, and then we started doing like other holidays.
Was 420
Pretty
last year?
limited.
Was that the first one we did 420?
Did the year before that
No,
too.
2 years ago? Did you guys ever do one like for a
Probably
holiday like
4th
this or a special day that didn't hit? That was just like, okay, we're not doing that again. I couldn't think of one.
Is Cinco de Mayo the Latino Halloween?
No,
I thought it was like their Independence Day.
it's 5th. Yeah, it's there. Yeah, that's right.
So
This
it's their
year,
4th of July.
Yeah.
this year we didn't do.
Yeah.
the-
So
we
yeah.
didn't
I
do
guess,
a Valentine's
I guess you're right.
Day.
Huh?
Oh,
do a
Valentine's Day.
Oh yeah, well that one last year like did pretty well. It's just like
Yeah.
it's just like those polos.
It's a weird time for golf. Like,
I like
it's February. Are you buying a golf polo in February?
I mean,
Right
Maybe.
after
I mean,
Christmas.
you can only do so much with hearts.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. Yeah. Agreed. You know. So it is. Yeah. I didn't think we did. Yeah, that's a good one. It's, Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
It's kind of not a turd, but because it's so limited, these collections are limited. But we didn't do another one this year. It's a tough time. Nobody's buying golf polos, and you're launching a few weeks before the event. So you're launching end of January for
Yeah, it's
Valentine's Day. It's like who
and it's like
it's a
you
slow
know
time in
Valentine's
business.
Day is like with your girlfriend or something. So it's like, what, you guys are gonna wear matching polos to dinner? Probably not. So like,
yeah.
I mean,
maybe
maybe, but probably not.
not
There's
really.
no way the Mexicans just like beat the French, right? In 1862.
Apparently, that's what it says.
Like
in honor
there's-
of the victory over Napoleon III.
Like, there's no way the French are just gonna be like let down from that. Like, no.
Apparently, parts of Mexico.
It's
and the
honestly
United States.
disgusting if you look at like the map, how many parts of the world
French?
the French like
They-
dominated.
I know.
That's
And they're
actually-
kind of pussies.
It's actually
Britain.
disgusting, huh?
They used to own a ton of them in North America.
The French?
Oh yeah.
Louisiana Purchase.
Yeah,
That
like
was from the
like
French?
we were just
They own
like was
that.
George Washington just like
There was
let's
a war.
fuck these guys up.
War of
They bought it.
1812.
Huh?
The War of 1812.
Yeah.
Pretty sure we fought the French.
They made a movie about that. I'm pretty sure.
How much did we pay for Louisiana, Evan?
It's like
I know
17
Alaska was
Like
crazy.
53 cents.
17 million.
It was
was
something.
17
It was
million.
something
Someone
dumb.
said 17 million. Someone said $50. Stewie said 17 cents. So
Yeah.
let's get an answer here.
It was no more than $100.
And then we bought Alaska for like 87 million.
Why would we do that?
Louisiana.
Louisiana
Let's get
per-
Why would we buy Alaska?
Why
That's a
wouldn't we?
Canadian. It should be a
15 million for 828,000
John, good guess, man.
square miles. Okay, what do we pay for Alaska? Because that was nuts,
87 million or something like that.
That's why would we buy Alaska?
bro.
It's awesome.
It's great. Alaska,
Natural
amazing.
7 million.
7 million
Wow,
for
it wasn't
Alaska.
close.
Yeah, but 7 million in 1867 is like $1 billion now.
Say what in today's money? Just add in today's
God
money.
damn it, Evan. Oh, I guess you can do that too.
$129 million.
Ooh, that was close.
Damn.
That is
It's a
nuts.
steal.
I'd pay that
It's a
right now.
great-
You pay
Yeah.
129 million for
10%
Alaska?
of Mar-a-Lago. Yeah,
Whole state.
absolutely.
What a steal that is.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to Alaska?
I haven't. I hear it's brilliant though.
It's pretty cool.
It is.
They have golf.
My
up
uncle
there?
lives there. Oh yeah.
Like, what can you only play
Isn't like I mean
July, August?
Anchorage
No.
is like super nice. I'm
What's
pretty sure.
awesome is I went there with my when I was younger, and we went in July, and there's like 22 hours of sunlight,
Oh yeah.
and we teed off at 10:30 p.m.
Really?
and it looked like 2 p.m.
Holy shit.
But like the
Whoa.
other 2 hours is the sun. Is it like dark or?
Yeah, it's
is it-
dark for like from like 3 a.m. to 5
Yeah,
a.m.
but dark like the sun's like behind the mountain or it's like
It,
black.
it kind of looks like sunset. Yeah,
okay.
it's not like completely black. But the reverse is true in the winter, where you get like 2 hours of like sunrise, and that's what it looks like. You know, when you wake up early and it's sunrise.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like at like 3 p.m.
Yeah, I kind of fuck with that though.
That's why the
Miserable.
vampires live there. I'm just kidding.
Vampires?
Yeah.
I mean,
Liam perks up. Vampires.
Big Twilight guy.
Yeah.
Team Edward,
No, I'm Team the Wolf. What's his name?
the wolf,
Team the
Taylor Lautner.
And Taylor Lautner. Yeah,
I don't know.
He was such a
I
bad
don't know what
actor.
his name is in the thing though.
Jacob.
Is it?
Yeah, it's
You're
Jacob.
fucking
Die
weird for knowing
Die
that.
Hard
Bro,
fan,
Evan.
Evan.
He is
Die Hard over
He
there.
is-
Die Hard.
He's freaking like the amount of bulk he put on from like movie 1 to 2 was
Did you know he
nuts.
carried around a cooler of just beef patties?
Oh yeah, that's what you were
Yeah.
telling me. You were telling me
Just
that one
ate
time.
that like
Yeah, you
ate
got to.
nonstop.
Just crushed protein.
I'd rate that.
He was nuts, and it's like Stewie. Stewie's put on like 20 pounds since he started here.
No.
25?
No,
How many?
like 13.
Oh,
Should be 195.
you look.
I agree.
That's me, but you don't want my 195 build.
I would never have your 195
No,
build in my life.
stay away from that build. Stay away.
I need to. If you want to make me some, like a
Make
patty
you a-
bag,
I'll make you
like a little satchel,
a beef cooler.
beef cooler.
Those old school lunch boxes that like open this way.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know?
yeah, yeah.
Those
We
are
should do a collab. That'd be awesome.
yeah with,
With
Igloo.
beef
Igloo
cooler,
wanted to.
igloo, or
But it's
Yeti.
got to be that style.
Yeah,
Like the old
Like
school.
to have
old
one of
school.
those.
Igloo's coming back.
John, did you see when I posted the Pokemon reel that you kept saying like the OG,
OG,
and then you
I
get
know.
cut off and,
I'm
someone,
just gonna
and then you'd be
be
like,
quiet.
OG.
Me and
OG.
Stewie are just arguing like so excited about Pokemon, and people were like, "Let the man talk."
Yeah, and then people in the
Thanks,
comments were
guys.
like, I think that guy
Sorry,
really
Mitch.
wants the OG version.
I do.
I agree. OG 151 would be fucking correct. I
I'm
don't wanna
telling
do-
you. I'll
only
tell you
way.
again. $10,000 to someone who locks down a Pokemon collab.
No,
I will give you
no one's gonna lock it down.
$10,000 cash.
They're in fucking China. Is it China or Japan?
No, Japan.
Japan.
I mean, they have licensing shit. I would pay $10,000. If someone is like, "Hey, I know Chris at Pokemon, and he's a good friend of mine, and I'll set you up, and we get the collab, $10,000 to you cash."
Bounty's out.
That's actually
Bounty's
that's
out.
yeah.
Bounty is
The
out.
listing.
Yeah,
I could honestly, if you put 151 up there, I'll literally name him. I can name.
I can name every single
It's not even
Pokemon,
hard.
probably in order.
Yeah.
But maybe not. I don't know, like Meowth. I think Meowth is 37, maybe 27.
That's weird, him to like a T for the
Yeah.
number. I'm gonna be
So
honest, that's
pathetic.
crazy.
Yeah.
But me and John, I remember one time we're playing whatever that one game was, and we were like naming all the moves.
I could name.
I don't know.
Oh, pull up
Like
a picture.
Pokemon
Scroll
Stadium.
down, Evan. Scroll up. Click on that picture.
Yeah, dude.
I could name every Pokemon. Click on it.
I don't want to do this.
Click on it. Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur, Charmander, Charmeleon. Where's Charizard? Oh, Charizard.
Yeah.
Squirtle, Wartortle, Blastoise, Caterpie, Metapod, Butterfree, Weedle, Metapod, or Kakuna,
Kakuna, yeah.
Beedrill, Pidgey, Pidgeotto, Pidgeot, Rattata, Raticate, Sperry, Pharaoh, Ekans, Arbok.
Is it just a random ass Pikachu right
Yeah,
now?
Pikachu,
One or
and
two.
Golem,
Ponya and Ponyta.
Fire horse.
Rapidash, Pony, Rapidash.
Oh, yeah.
He's only 2 evolutions. Slowpoke, Slowbro, Magnemite, Magnetron, Farfetch, Dodrio, Dodrio,
Yep.
Seal.
That one would have fucked me. This second
Seal.
evolution.
What's Seal?
I got
Seeking.
You know?
Seeking.
No.
No, it's
Seeking's
not.
the fish.
You want it? It's Dugong.
Dugong.
Yeah, John. That's
Got
and then that's
Grimer, Muck.
Grimer, yeah.
I'm always the
Muck.
sleeper. Over here.
Okay, I can name all these.
Is that
All right.
Shelgon?
I believe you after that performance.
Onyx,
Shelder and Cloyster.
Shelder,
outta here,
Cloyster,
Evan.
Gengar,
Ghastly,
Electrode.
Haunter,
I
Yeah.
believe
Gengar,
Poliwhirl.
Onyx. Yo, the
Bro, and then the legendaries. I mean, Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres. I mean, fuck me
What's
up,
Can't
man.
beat those.
What's
Dragonite.
the evolved form of Kabuto?
Kabutops?
There's 3.
Tops.
There's 2.
Kabutops.
In the OG.
Kabutops
Yeah.
That's the
and
He's like an
Kabuto.
ancient Pokemon.
what's the other one?
Kabuto.
Kabuto.
All right. Well,
He's like a horseshoe.
we're
crab.
done with that.
Yeah, enough.
Can we talk about the Pins and Aces social now?
Mm-hmm.
Since the date's confirmed, we haven't really said anything about
Yeah.
Pins and Aces social.
it at Broken Tea.
Oh, talk about it, Lee.
Okay. Well, we've talked about the 2 tournaments we're doing: Children's Hospital at Fox Hill. That's on a Monday, and then the big Minnesota tournament.
Oh, is this where you had your hole in one?
That's in
I
August.
did have a hole in one here.
But now we're doing a Pins and Aces social at
7, 8, 9
Broken
are
Tea.
the hardest holes in Colorado.
Wow.
No.
At Broken Tea. It's July 26th. It's in Englewood, so like 20 minutes from here.
Yeah.
And that's going to be like a true Pins and
When
Aces
is it?
tournament.
Friday? What?
July 26th. That's going to be 2-man scramble. We're going to have a Bloody Mary bar, like taco bars out on the course.
It's
bunch of liquor sticks.
purposely called social.
Yeah, it's a social because it's not as serious as the other ones. It's more for drinking, having fun, basically
Socializing.
partying and socializing. So,
And we're having an event here the night before.
yeah, we were talking about that. Maybe the night before, or the night of, or we'll meet at a bar. But we'll do some stuff. We'll make it like a weekend long.
Got to ride the momentum.
Gotta have
Yeah.
something here
Yeah,
the night before.
I think Thursday night makes sense.
What time is it at on July 26th?
8 a.m.
Friday?
8 a.m.
So that's great. So you wake up Friday, going into the weekend,
yeah.
a good 2-man scramble. Then we're kicking it off with a good party that night.
Yeah.
Come
Have a good
hydrated.
time.
Yeah.
Evan's
Come
band's going to
hydrated.
be playing?
No, me and John
Maybe.
actually
Yeah, yeah.
said, we were like, how funny would it be if him and his band were on one of the holes and they were like playing.
Could you guys just play like covers all night?
I
That'd
like
be
that.
fucking sick.
Yeah, just rocking.
Do you do covers? Are you a
guys do
cover
covers?
band? No.
But they can do
But
covers.
could you if you wanted to? That'd be so lit.
Like, imagine, like, hey, pick one of these.
a small town.
Piano Man!
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier.
in lonely
Take your skank hooker wife and get the fuck out of here. We were saying, like, hey, pick one of these 50 songs on the number 1 tee box. They're going to sing it to you, like, while you do a practice swing and hit your first tee.
Oh,
Hit your
good.
first tee shot. How funny would that
Could
be?
he do it? Would they know?
I mean, I'm sure you guys know.
Eye of the Tiger.
25, I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
What are you, nuts?
What are
Be
you,
great.
crazy?
What it?
Yeah, just get your 50 banger songs and
Sing for
we'll
you.
make a little booklet.
I want mine to be Mamma Mia.
I want mine to
Dancing
be
Queen.
Stay by Rihanna and Mikey Chance.
I'm Dancing Queen.
Can you,
ABBA. Dancing
dude, what
Queen.
was that video Carson was showing us of the baseball guy? Do you know what that was called?
The trumpet.
Jimmy Trumpets.
Jimmy Trumpets.
Look up Jimmy Trumpet's
actually lit.
baseball intro. Like, this is what I want to
Diaz.
Well, it's for what's his name? Cameron Diaz. Or what's his name?
Look at
Eric Diaz
Chansey,
or
man.
Aaron
How
Diaz?
good would a Chansey
It's
head
the
cover
it's the
be?
Mets.
Evan
It's the Mets
Diaz.
reliever.
so
Stewie.
sick.
What?
Chansey head cover with a pouch,
Edwin.
and the egg is a ball
Damn,
marker.
that'd be fucking lit. Actually.
The egg comes
Yeah.
out as a ball
That would be
marker.
sick,
So,
bro.
like,
Or if you did like, what if you did like a polywhirl like club tool and like his stomach like spun and it like cleaned.
Ooh, ooh, or it's like towel material.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah, some
gosh!
shit like that. Yeah,
All right.
this is the Mets closer. They play the song when he
it's actually sick.
when
You
he
could
comes on the close.
This guy is he
Yeah,
a famous
it's true.
musician?
no. Is you? I mean,
Johnny
you can
Trumpets,
go-
bro.
go back,
right
go
here.
back.
No,
No,
this
it's
is fine.
fine.
This is fine. This
No,
is
it's
fine.
fine. Yeah, yeah. You can go up a little 10 seconds.
This is good. This is good.
Okay, yeah.
This is what I want on the first tee.
So they play this song just as some
This is his walkout.
good?
some light. Yeah, it gets
Watch.
cracked. Yeah. This is his walkout song. Every time he goes on to relieve, they
You're
play
gonna
this
love
song.
it.
Who's this guy?
That's
That's true. Jimmy Trumpet.
That's Timmy
Or
Trumpet.
Timmy Trumpet.
You're kidding?
Yeah, dude.
In real games they
Yeah,
do
bro,
this?
every time he goes on to
How
relieve,
sick is
they
it?
play that.
Pageantry.
This is like Savannah Bananas
How
shit.
lit is that? No, I fucking hate those guys. Don't talk about those guys.
I want to go to one of those.
They did sell out a MLB stadium, though, which is fucking crazy.
I'm going to take my kid to one.
How sick is this? Imagine walking up to the first tee box, getting loose.
Evan, you're going to need to learn the trumpet.
Bro, and I was like, if I'm the other team, if I'm like on the, if I'm like on the batters, if I'm like
Trumpet guy.
on the plate ready to bat, I'd be like, what's going on right now?
Played the horns.
I'd be like, am I in Cuba? You played the trumpet? Trumpet?
Trumpet?
Really?
That's sick. Bro.
It'd be so sick if you did that on the first tee. Bloody Mary bar. Yeah, or Stewie can do it.
We'll do the national anthem with the trumpet. Okay.
I like
Yeah.
that.
There we go.
We should kick it off with the national anthem.
Big national anthem, like blared across the court.
Stewie's going to
Yes.
sing it.
Everyone beer eagle.
I'll sing that.
Yes.
I'll actually sing that for real.
Everyone has to
I bet
beer
you're a
eagle.
good singer. You can
Nope.
do impersonations and shit. pretty
Yeah,
good.
but no.
No,
We do a real
No, good
shotgun
voice.
start.
Yeah.
Like you have to shotgun a beer.
No, like you blast the shotgun.
Wait.
Oh.
Oh, is that legal?
No.
We could do. We could just shoot blanks.
Speaking of,
Go out far.
Speaking of, yeah.
They still
you know where I'm going with
Yeah.
it?
They still have those like those pistols they used to sell. It's like a pop
Yeah.
pop
a
gun.
little cap.
Yeah.
A cap gun.
Before,
fucking dope.
Before Nick tells this story, also we were talking about doing like a shoddy hole, and if you guys do like a shoddy and you play that drive, you get like a stroke off that hole.
Oh,
Something
yeah.
fun. Like we're gonna have a bunch of fun competitions.
Yeah, yeah.
You might get that long drive champion out there, and if like anyone in your group either out drives him or hits the fairway, if he misses the fairway, everyone in the group gets a gift card. Just like fun stuff like that.
So come to the Pins and Aces social July 26th.
But if you play slow, I'll beat your ass.
no snow
And we're
plays.
gonna beat you on the course.
Yeah.
Me and Stu are gonna win.
It's a
And I'll beat
social.
you off the course.
We excel in scrambles.
Yeah, true.
So what we were talking about is Liam. You know, he's 19, running our social media account, and he's DMing Shotgun Willie's, a local gentleman's club in Colorado.
They got a great buffet on weekends.
Great
Good
reputation.
prime rib Sundays.
I'm being.
Do they really?
I'm pretty sure they actually do have buffets on the weekends. Yeah.
My gosh, at the titty bar?
Yeah, bro.
And you okay?
I'm more
That's
of a
where
dive in-
John Morant shot himself or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Why don't you? I'm more.
No,
of
he
like,
had like a room full of cash everywhere. There's
Oh yeah,
dollars
yeah,
everywhere.
Yeah, yeah.
more of like a diamond
he still
Cabernet
playing?
kind of guy.
Yeah.
Oh, he is.
Yeah, dude.
He got in trouble. But anyways, Liam's like DMing him. He's like, "Hey guys, saw you at a tournament. Need any sponsors? Like this is a product?" And they're like, "Yeah." They reach back and they're like,
said,
"Yeah, we do." And so I was talking to my buddy
we
John
get
Dick.
free admission for the next year.
So I was talking to my buddy John, and he's a sales guy, and like some of the sales guys, like if you've seen The Office, who's the guy, the degenerate in the sales guy, the outside sales guy in The Office?
Oh, Packer.
Packer.
Oh, fucking
you know?
Packer.
Packer. John's like playing with a guy like Packer, and signs up for this Shotgun Willie's, tournament or whatever.
Wait, can we plan that?
So
Maybe.
yeah,
That's
so
what I'm
so,
trying-
wife.
I'm trying
so
to
listen,
negotiate, bro.
where's
There's not gonna be girls. There's not gonna
where
be.
is it now?
There's not gonna
No,
be girls.
There is.
Oh,
Listen
yeah.
to
No,
this.
Listen to
fucking-
the
That's
story.
why it's
Story.
in the
Listen,
booties.
listen, well, it changed. So this is like 3 or 4 years ago. John is he's in the tournament, and the guy's like, "Hey, so there's like a pre-party and like buy-in on the night before. Like, let's call it like Friday night or Saturday's the tournament, Friday night's the buy-in." And John's like, "Okay, where's it at?" He's like, "Shotgun Willie's." So he goes to Shotgun Willie's,
Okay.
and you go there. And he's like, "Okay, what do we expect? Like, a little Calcutta action, something fun." No.
We have different
The strippers,
experiences.
Stewie, the strippers come out on stage
Right.
and guys are bidding on them. They're their
Caddy
caddy
bid.
the next day.
That's actually lit.
yeah. So you're bidding on the
But they don't
stripper.
know dick about golf, bro.
Huh?
Do they know shit about golf?
No.
You're
but
such a
this
purist.
is where it goes. Listen to the
Probably
story.
just like I'm feeling a 7.
Listen to the story. So
Only a
the tournament's
7
at
out.
City Park. City Park in
Ew.
Denver is downtown Denver, and
Yeah.
there's like major roads, like it's by the zoo.
Yeah,
It's
right
like
next-
ratchet.
right
as
next,
fuck.
it's like busy roads, right?
Yeah.
So
One girl
they're
gets hit.
bidding on the girls. Just
Right.
listen. They're bidding on the girls. Who's going to be their caddy, their four caddy? You should go find the ball or, clean your balls, clean your clubs, or whatever. They're
Should be
bidding on
cleaning
them,
other stuff, too.
and you get to pick your girl. So it's like a auction, like a hooker auction.
That's like kind of fuck. It's like prostitution almost.
It
Think
didn't,
about
it
it.
hasn't stopped. So they go there the next day. They're playing in the tournament. They got their stripper.
And she's
their
naked.
caddy. 2 holes in, they're like drinking, and she's like, "It's too hot." Naked. Gets naked on
That's
City
such
Park.
cat, bro.
All of them do.
What? That's
All of
okay.
them.
So that was definitely
Listen,
like a thing.
Now it gets crazy. Now there's
Now
naked
they're just
girls
fucking on the course.
running around. John's like, our four caddy was running down the fairway totally naked, and just like the main road is right there,
Right next to the zoo.
Within 2 hours, like before they even finished 9 holes,
Police.
shut it down.
Yeah, I mean-
it's totally done,
Bro.
Like, can't have it. So they can't have their
public
tournament.
intoxication,
Yeah.
and what public nudity.
You're just
Also,
a party. Pooper,
So
bro.
so it was a crazy
I
party.
rate that.
Now they have it in like where? Like some
Yeah, it's in, like, the
podunk,
middle of nowhere.
45,
no
I would
homes
say.
around. And it's like I can't even talk about it on this podcast, but there's like tents that you can go into and
Orgy.
you can imagine what happens. It's crazy. So anyways,
So these boys are
Liam
going for sure.
is
That sounds
signed pins up as the title
disgusting. I would never
sponsor.
go. But where is it? Just so I can tell people to not go there.
Yeah.
yeah, just to make sure we
That's
don't go.
disgusting. Where?
Ew. Why? How do they even allow
We
that?
won't actually sponsor, but we'll give them some prizes. I mean, they're a local small business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to support small businesses.
You do have
I went into Shotgun Willie's one time, and I haven't gone back since. I was a sophomore in college. I had my fake ID. It was Washington.
Did you learn?
It was
some
actually
things?
great. It scanned and everything. I guess it just
Really?
didn't work out. Shotgun Willie's. I walked in with one of our friends, Tosh, though, who at the time I forgot was actually from Washington and had a real Washington ID.
Oh no.
So I walked in and they had his, grabbed mine, and I saw him just like looking at them both and gave one guy's ID back, and then they just like took mine. I was like, hey guys, that's my ID. I need it back.
What'd they say?
They're
No.
like, get the fuck out. And I was like, really? And they're like, yeah, like I'll give it to you for like $200. And I'm like, bro, I bought it for 100. Like, no.
2 for 100.
Yeah,
too.
I got two for 80. And I was like, bro,
gosh.
like I'll give you like $60 for it. And he's like, yeah, now get out. And I'm like, dog. And I never
that-
got back to Chocolate
Just said,
Willie's.
what are you making hourly? Bro?
Is that
Yeah.
when we took your pictures in Breck
At
and then
Capitol
we
Union.
went to the
Yeah.
Breck, like
Yes.
Safeway and Breckenridge and
Safeway.
like
Yeah.
Western Union
remember
money?
Yeah, oh yeah. Western
straight to
Union.
Czechoslovakia?
Union.
It was literally like, yeah, Czechoslovakia.
It was the sketchiest thing I've ever done.
Bro, but it was
like
great.
$200.
My only one got taken then, and then my other one I had all the time, and it scanned. We
That was the
even
good
went to PTs that scanned at PTs, like on the over 21 side.
Really?
PTs is
like-
also a lovely local establishment.
Bro, the fake ID days are underrated.
They,
you know?
They're
it's,
the
it
best.
still happens now.
Was it still your name, like Stefan De
Yeah,
Leon?
I just didn't put my actual address. I put the most expensive house in Washington.
So did you really?
Yeah, it was sick.
My fake ID story is fucking pathetic. It was before you could go on the internets and do all this shit. And so like senior in high school, I'm like, I'm going to Mexico. You're 18, you can drink, but you got to have an ID. I took a Target
Wait, what?
gift card.
You're 18, but you're 18. You can drink, but you have to have an ID.
In Mexico.
Why
like,
don't you just have
'cause
your
the
actual
drinking
ID?
age? Because I wasn't.
Oh, you weren't even 18.
I wasn't
yet.
18. I was
Oh, I see,
17.
okay.
So you had to have a fake ID. So I was like, well, this is good because I'll make a 21 and I'll go to Mexico and I'll drink and I'm 21.
Tell me you'll give him like 600 pesos, man. Like
Easily could have.
I mean,
for sure.
Fuck.
But so I take a Target gift card and I go on to LimeWire, which wasn't just music. You could download all kinds of
What is
features.
LimeWire?
Oh my god.
Oh my
Gonna ask
god.
the same thing.
You don't know what
You're so
LimeWire
young.
is?
We're a different generation, man. There's
the
so many
original,
things
like,
that you
was
guys know that
LimeWire.
I don't know.
It's like the original dark web where you could download music. Like when
There's-
iTunes used to charge you $1 a song, 99 cents
fucking
a song.
criminal that I
You know those pirate warnings you get
pirate movies?
before?
Yeah.
that's LimeWire.
It was LimeWire. LimeWire was the
LimeWire,
spot to go.
Napster.
It would
LimeWire.
ruin your computer.
Yeah,
so I'm on my
viruses.
dad's computer and he's telling me he's getting a new computer in a couple weeks. So I'm
Burn
like, okay, I'm gonna
CDs.
go
Oh, yeah.
rip the shit out of this. I'm gonna download a bunch of songs, and like the songs you download, it would just be like weird text, and then they'd have,
Recording from the radio.
like, yeah, they would have. Yeah, honestly,
People talking in the
bro.
background.
honestly,
sometimes.
remember those songs? Like, it
Or
would
like
just
the
be-
movies, yeah.
Bro, people
so
still
random.
like pirate movies and shit.
Oh yeah, well that was on.
Continue
there,
with your shit story.
You could go with fake IDs. So I download this template, and I chose Colorado. I don't know why, but I had a Colorado ID. Stupid. And
Bro, you fucking
it's so
dumb.
stupid.
Your name was
So I
McLovin.
downloaded Colorado, and it was like, put your picture here. I went into PowerPoint and put on a picture of myself, like a face over this other face, and my name was Rich Parks, not Richard, just Rich Parks.
It's really stupid.
And downloaded it and put it on. It was some address in Denver, and then on a Target gift card, I printed it out on the computer and then used packaging tape and taped around, and then like got a knife and
Right.
cut it around.
Seems super
It
legit.
worked in Mexico,
they don't
and
give
then
a fuck, man.
Down it.
and then like one bar
is
in
cute.
Greeley, it worked. The cactus in Greeley, and then
On a Target gift card.
yeah, they just didn't care. They were like,
It's scanned, bro.
I would like literally just laugh and be like, go ahead, man.
it literally. If you flipped it over, it would say like to check account balance.
Yeah,
but
like-
it's like Target.com
like a barcode,
gift
it's like a
card.
barcode on the back.
Yeah, that's my fake ID.
But,
Well,
the,
that's
but the
like-
confidence.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I had my mom take my photo for the ID as well. She's like, what's this photo for? And I was just for a class.
Yeah,
I just need it for
Need
a
a white
class.
background
Yeah.
for a class. Did we take that in Breck or where did we take it?
yeah, in Breck, like on the wall outside
Yeah.
of our bedroom.
Then we went to King Supers. Yeah, that was
Yeah, and the new Western Union.
And they shipped it to us in like a wallet. Just like it was like in like a padded mailer, and it was like a wallet.
Yeah.
And,
Really?
Like, the IDs were in there.
Really?
Yeah.
Fakeyourdrink.com.
Fake your drink. If that's still, I'm looking if that's still a thing.
Evan,
'Cause
pull
that
it up.
thing was
Just tell
money.
Evan to pull it
Yeah,
up.
Evan, pull that up. Fake your drink. Fake your drink.
These guys are probably running the fake Pins and Aces
two
websites.
IDs. You used to get 2 IDs back in 2018. 2 IDs for $80.
Drink or drink?
Fake
Drink.
your drink. Yeah. .com. Yeah, and now your computer's gonna explode in T-minus 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Really
You took
nice.
it- oh,
really
fuck,
nice
that's
website.
That's a great setup. Oh, look at that.
Oh.
Look at that.
Look, IDs and Pins and Aces polos on the same website. Right there.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, look at these. Look how good they are.
Wow.
Wait, yeah, dude. Look, 4 fake IDs, $80 each. Wait, what? No, we got 2 for 80. So the prices have jumped up. Thanks a lot,
Well,
Joe
yeah,
Biden.
50 for 4.
Inflation.
It's 50 each for 4.
Oh no, it varies on the ID.
we probably
type.
did
Still have
that.
to pay
We
with
probably-
money order.
I did like that. That's mine right there in Washington. That's the one I got.
Yeah.
Why do you choose Washington?
That's just lulz. I don't know.
I did Missouri. That was mine right there. Worked
Wow.
though. Got the job done.
Got the job done by 3
You get them
years.
taken?
No, I still have both of mine.
Do you really?
Yeah, one of mine I passed down to the guys on the team. That
Yeah, I
needed
think
it.
I might have given mine to them.
Yeah.
Because at that bar at DU, they just didn't give a single fuck. So you would like go in, you could literally just pass your ID to the
Bro,
guy behind you.
I was-
Like, 3
I
people
was-
could use the same ID.
I was a 17-year-old freshman, and my ID said I was born in '96, so I was 25 at the time. And the guys are like, just didn't even care.
I mean, you still look like 17.
Yeah, I know, and they
I mean,
thought I looked legit 25. So I guess that worked out. My birthday was July 2nd, 1996.
Count
wow.
it. Count it.
Worked.
All right, well, we do the business talk. I told Nick it's this week we're going to talk a little bit about hiring. Talked about how you start your business. Yeah, Stewie's yawning at us. Well, it's important for maybe the few people who care about it. But we talked about how to start your business, selling channels, some marketing. So just a little quick, I guess, your points on hiring and that process.
Okay.
Because that's changed a lot from how Pin started to what we're at now.
John has a lot of good points on like future hiring. He's brought it up this week on like specialists, but I'll talk about like two main things that are important
Probably
in
like
hiring.
getting started, too.
Yeah. So I think, okay, you're at the point, you've sold products, you've got a little legitimate business. You might be working your real job, I'd say, and now your business is starting to take off. It's taking a lot of time. You're working. And as an entrepreneur, you're going to have to be working nights and weekends. It takes a lot of time and effort. I think the best decision we did is we said, okay, we're starting to make a little bit of money here. Head covers are selling. Let's resource it. And we made a hire with Alex to like, hey, you're going to run the business.
Yeah.
And we quickly hired Will, our photographer. After that, like those 2 guys came in, and you're going to resource it and say, okay, we're going to put the money we're making into hiring, and that's going to help us grow the business. We're going to grow. We're not going to be as involved in terms of like the day-to-day stuff of the business. It's going to take a lot of time and effort because we're going to resource it and grow it. It's not just a hobby.
Yeah.
So we're going to do that. So making that first hire is super important. How can you get some of your time back? I think with the first hire is important. How can you have more time in the day for you to focus on growing the brand and business? And so doing that, making that first hire, if you're able to alleviate some of your time and have someone take over is super important. And you look at it, it's like, yeah, shit, this person's going to cost me $60,000 a year to hire this person. It's going to help you get more time back in order to grow the business, to hire more. It's a long-term play, right? And then I think with hiring, it's all about hiring really, really good, smart, talented people. You're only as good as your weakest link. And Derek always says, you're going to pay peanuts, you're going to get monkeys. So it's not about paying a crazy amount of money, but you want to get good people because you're as good as the weakest person in your business.
Yeah.
So I think that's really important. And now we're at the point, John had made a point where we want to hire specialists. Now as we want to scale and continue to grow the business, we want to hire somebody who's a skill set that's going to help grow, and they're going to understand, the industry, the specific projects that they're working on, the specific department. I think that's really important to hire people who know what they're doing. And for me, I don't like being a micromanager. I want to hire somebody and not have to tell them what to do. They already know what, hey, okay, I understand social media. I understand finance or photo and video. I don't tell Evan, what to do. Hey, this is what we're kind of looking for, but I don't know how to change the setting on a camera or upload a video. Like he needs to know how to do that.
Usually you just tell Evan, make it look better. Make it look
Make it look good.
He always goes, yeah, I want this video to
All
be
this crispy.
I want this video to be crispy. And he's like, what do you mean? He's like, just crispy.
Crispy,
So,
man. This isn't crispy. I want it crispy.
But you guys were in your other jobs when you hired Al, and that's why you hired Al, because you were still in your other jobs and wasn't the right time to like leave yet, right?
Yeah, 100%. It wasn't at the right time to leave, and you got to weigh that opportunity cost of both John and I. And John recently came into the business full time because he had another job that was paying an exorbitant amount of money, and he has to, weigh the pros and cons of what do I want to do. He's making great money at his real job until there's a point where, okay, it makes sense to come over here because I see the bigger picture here for the business. So hiring people to alleviate and free off some of your time is really important.
Before John touches on it, it's kind of crazy to think how big Pins is, and like one of the two founders only started working here full time like 2 weeks ago.
Elon Musk,
Like you put a lot of time.
Mark Zuckerberg, John Major.
Honestly, it's
He's
probably
third
in
in
that
line.
order.
Yeah, right.
John's low-key the smartest guy in the building.
Yeah.
Not even low-key.
Yeah.
I admit that.
Yeah, Derek might fight you on it.
I don't think so. I
Nah, he
think even
probably
Derek
wouldn't fight you
knows
on
that
it.
John's
We got to get him
smarter.
on the pod though, just to hear his bullshit.
Oh, we should get
We
Derek
should do
on.
it.
No one would understand.
He always
We
asks.
should.
He's like, whenever he's like, "What'd you guys do?" I'm like, "Oh, we did the pod." He's like, "Oh yeah, thanks for the fucking invite."
Except for everyone would love him and he'd have to come back.
Yeah,
he would.
Mess.
No one understands a fucking word he says.
Yeah.
Very difficult.
John, what do you think about the hiring?
I think to Nick's point, when you're a young startup, small business, you hire for talent because they'll fill in a lot of gaps.
Mm-hmm.
They'll wear a lot of hats, and then as you evolve and your business needs change, that's where you start looking at specialists. And you look at any large business, they're really hiring for specific skill sets,
Very specific.
very specific. So I think we're starting to get to that stage in our business where we can really look at adding specific specialists for specific tasks to kind of take us to the next level.
Yeah, yeah.
Actually, I don't wear a hat, so.
You wear many hats.
You wear a lot of
Kidding? You probably wear more hats than anybody.
Are there? Can we do a little job plug? We got some job opportunities.
We do.
here. People always DM us. You guys know what the jobs are. I know. Go ahead. I know one of them's wholesale customer service, but
Yeah, wholesale customer service is a big one.
Yikes.
We don't even get into that situation, but great opportunity working with the wholesale team, growing our wholesale accounts. Is an opportunity. And we're also looking to hire a retail specialist. We have a retail store here in Arvada, Colorado. If you're ever in Colorado, feel free to come on in. We're looking for someone to work that. So a lot of opportunity with a small business. It takes time. Everybody wants to get rich quickly. Getting rich takes time. It's over time. But as we grow, I mean, there's the businesses that John and I have been involved in the last 8 years. We have people working for Pins now who worked with us in previous companies. I mean, for me, the last 10 years, I have people that worked at the mannequin business, Adams to here. A lot of people have come with us, and there's a lot of opportunity for growth. So, but those are the two jobs that we are looking for.
okay. John, you have anything else?
Let's say one thing, especially in a small business where your culture is everything. That's what makes small business so tough is, you're the people you deal with, the emotions you deal with. Every day's different. So when you're a business leader, you really have to take control of the people you let in the building because that ultimately affects the everyday culture. And honestly, that's the toughest part. So I think, Nick and I have made mistakes over the years, but that's just part of it too. You can't do everything perfect, and iron sharpens iron. You get stronger year over year, and that's all that matters.
I think, and to that point, I think your first hire as a small business should be somebody who fits your culture and is a good, team player and has a good all-around skill set,
Yeah.
and that they can be developed. And I think when you get to a point, it's like, okay, we want somebody who comes into the business who's already developed, who has a level of skill set in this specific area we're looking for. But starting off, yeah, you definitely want, and we've done that. I mean, you guys are all 3 Division I athletes. We have a couple more upstairs. We have people who know how to work hard, get stuff done, time management. It's important. Just get a really good generalist who's a good employee, who is a hard worker, and then develop them from there. And then as you grow, you're looking for specific specialists.
The culture part, that's kind of funny to me because me and Stu obviously played soccer at DU. They were like a massive culture. We didn't have the biggest recruits, blah, 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 but we were always a top 20 team in the country.
But we worked real hard.
But we got culture like pounded at us for 5 years, and it was very clear
You
what our culture was about.
Yeah.
But like if you and John had to describe the Pins and Aces culture in like 1 to 3 sentences, what would it be about? Because that's one of my favorite part about Pins is it's like, I feel like it's a culture unlike anything else. We don't have an HR. It's kind of
Thank God.
yeah, which is probably a good thing.
Liam
for
would be
us.
fired after that gay comment.
Yeah, I'd be gone. Nick would be gone in probably 15 minutes.
Yeah.
But at the same time, the culture is like super hardworking, kind of cutthroat, I guess, to a sense. So, how would you guys describe the Pins culture in 1 to 3 sentences?
John?
Kind of putting you on the spot here.
Well, I think
know
the easiest cliche Nick will probably say is it's the same thing. It's like a sports team. You know, you want your best players on the field, and you know you can still develop a good bench. But hey, if you're not an all-star, then you know we either got to help you get there, or you know it's likely we have to move on, which is tough. Again, you know you want to love everybody in the building.
Yeah.
Take care of them, but at the same time, you know, it's your livelihood on the line. It's your guys' livelihood. It's your families. It's more than just one person.
I think, you know, the previous business John and I owned and operated and worked for was a company called Adams Polishes, great digitally native brand. And the guy who works there, their chief marketing guy, he started on the floor, you know, making $15 an hour, and now he's, you know, doing very well there. He was a Division I athlete. He ran track at the University of Oregon, fastest white kid in the country. He was a friend from high school. He said it best. So he ran track at Oregon, heavily recruited, and his coach every day said, "My job is to replace you. I'm looking for better runners, faster kids. My job is to replace you. Your job is to not get replaced." And I think that's how we operate the business. It's not a family. We're not a family business here. We are a sports team, and we're always looking to constantly improve. We're looking to improve the people that are working here. And you got to work hard. We demand a lot out of our employees, but there's really good benefits. And we bought an employee a car. Long story behind that.
Maybe can we talk about
But-
that in like 6 months, maybe?
Yeah.
Once this gets cleared up, because it's a funny story.
It is, but
Funny, fucked up.
you know, but we have an employee who's taking a bus to work, and we're like, this isn't fair. Like, she's got a family at home, all these, you know, things. Single mom. We'll buy you a car. John and I have enough money to buy him a car. We're gonna buy her a car and get here so you can spend more time at home, but also more time in the office. It's not completely benevolent. We want to help her out while she helps us out. So bought her a car. So there's
people helping people.
there's a good benefit, and I mean, yeah, there's sacrifices that people make, and they work longer hours. We're gonna be here till 9 or 10 o'clock at night tonight. We got stuff going on tonight, but there's a lot of freedom. We go on golf trips. We have a lot of fun. It's pretty flexible. If you want to go out and do something, great. I don't care. Unlimited PTO. I don't care if you work 1 day a year if you get your job done. If you work in the office 1 day and you are getting done what you need to get done. Now, obviously, that's not the case. You're going to have to work every day to get your job done. But if you're on top of it, there's never been a case where I'm like, no. Except when Stewie said he wanted to go to the Bahamas with some Instagram girl. I'm like, I don't know about that.
She asked politely.
And Stewie asked politely. You know,
And then
politely
I
said,
then
yeah.
asked.
Yeah.
If she didn't give me a week's notice, I would have been in the Bahamas. She had like a
Well, you
house.
would've.
She had a house there.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Work hard, play hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think we'll ever get to the point where we need an HR? Like, is there going to be
Yes.
a point where we have to hire?
John and I
someone?
will be out. We're out of there by that point.
But like, seriously, are we going to have to hire an HR once we hit a certain amount of them?
Do we even have to hire an HR? Like,
Is that based
Yeah.
on employees?
you
Is it
have to?
revenue? Do you have to
No,
do that? Like,
so
can you just be,
technically-
I mean, Barstool, they've gone back to like, I know Barstool originally had no HR. It was like the Wolf of Wall Street. Then they sold to that company. It got very corporate, went downhill. Dave bought it back, and he's like, everyone in HR, get the fuck out of here. They had like a diversity thing at like the front of all their offices. Dave got rid of that, all that
That's-
shit. So like, I mean, they're way bigger than
That's
us.
my theory. When HR or finance leads a business, you start the death spiral.
Yeah.
Yes.
Imagine
gotta
just
be-
being like, I want to work in HR.
It's awful.
I would,
It's like
It's
a
Toby
complaint.
from the
Yeah, I was
office,
gonna say,
man.
if we
It's
done
Toby.
an HR guy,
Yeah,
he
it's
would
fucking
literally
Toby.
be treated like Toby.
It
Oh,
would
yeah.
be.
From Nick,
Yeah.
especially.
Why are you the way you are?
yeah.
You got to stay tip
It-
of the spear.
Not without
customer
probable
facing.
cause, Michael.
I think if you have a good, flexible work environment, I don't think you need one. And when you get to a point, there's benefit to HR. Like even our payroll service, there's like HR services where you have to have like legal and stuff. But when you get into the HR and the DEI and all that stuff, that's when a business goes to rot and you're maggots feasting off dead flesh.
And again,
That's where it's at.
back to your hiring processes,
Yeah.
the culture you create.
So if I just yelled like the F word with HR there, like because I was working and I messed up, would I get like written up?
Oh yeah, at Adams.
No, like at Pins.
Yeah, like a normal.
Just like a normal HR.
Oh,
Like a
oh,
corporate
bro.
America, yeah.
Bro, are you kidding? If
I
you
was just
sent
like,
the wrong
if I
email,
was just like, fuck.
bro, HR at
If
like
you
the
worked
mannequin
at a normal
business,
business, you would get 2
You'd be
weeks off a
gone.
year.
you'd be gone.
2 weeks off a year.
like when-
It would be tight. Like, nope, your PTO is exactly this. Like at the mannequin companies, like you have 3.26 hours left to PTO. You can take Tuesday afternoon.
You're not even supposed to stream music in some businesses because it sucks the bandwidth.
Bro,
Shocking.
all that
police
stuff.
that.
Plus, like
Or
they
they block
monitor
it.
your email. Like they had an email filter on, so they would see every email. Because company email, technically, like I could log into anyone's email. It's part of it.
Yeah, I don't care.
Your company email, but they would go through it and be like,
Oh,
"Hey,
shit.
you sent this email to this person and you said this word. Like you can't talk like that in the company. Like it's shit like that. It's just it's crazy.
Big
So, like,
brother.
when-
Big brother.
Big brother.
Big
So
brother.
when me and Nick were yelling at each other in the retail earlier about that fucking TV I bought, we both would have got
What a bungle. What a bungle.
When Nick was
Yeah.
calling me a fucking idiot,
You'd be
I was like,
fired.
Fuck you. You go buy a TV yourself. We both would have gotten.
Well, whoever put it up, great cord management, guys. Nice cable
Right?
management.
Isn't that look good?
Looks
Doesn't
fucking
that look
great.
good?
We're in stage one of a
looks
stage
fucking
2
great.
setup.
You
here.
should sort out
How
all
bad is that?
stages
How bad is
before
that,
you set
Stewie?
up the TV.
I totally
It
agree.
looks fucking
Sometimes
retarded.
if you want to get something done right, it
Hey,
takes 2 stages.
Good thing. What computer system? What operating system we run on here? What does
Microsoft?
everyone have?
Oh, Apple?
Apple.
Yeah.
Liam bought an Android TV.
Nice.
No,
Nice.
there's a reason for this.
There's a reason.
I have an Android. It was the cheapest one.
Everybody who in the office could connect via Apple Play or what AirPlay if they wanted
Yeah, but
to.
they
How
didn't have
easy is
those
it
at
to connect to that
Costco.
TV?
Yeah.
They didn't have that at Costco.
So fucking get it off Amazon.
Yeah.
Well, we needed it today.
And he bought it yesterday.
But we figured it out and made it work. Nick called me a fucking idiot a couple times. I said, fuck you. So we would have been written up.
There's got to be adapters. You'll be fine.
We're fine.
And it's funny because some like, some people are definitely like, how do you guys talk to each other the way that you talk to each other? And Nick's always like, we're just razzing, bro.
As
I just called him a fucking
razzing
idiot,
the
but I'm
boys.
just razzing.
Think about when you're hanging out with your boys, you can talk like that.
Yeah, that's kind of what this is like.
it's like my group chat.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, it's
I don't-
worse.
that's
But yeah.
definitely- your group chat's way worse, but it's
Yeah.
what it's like.
Yeah.
We can kind of get off the business topic a little bit now. Scotty won again. I mean, it's just stupid. I was texting Nick this weekend. It's just dumb. It's just too good.
It's really dumb. You know what's crazy though?
It's like me.
So put this in perspective. Again, I kind of told you this. Scotty now has 12 wins in 2 majors by the time he's 27.
Yeah.
Tiger
You think
had
he wins the Grand Slam?
Huh?
You think he wins the Grand Slam this year?
no.
You don't think so?
No one's ever going to win a real Grand Slam.
I bet Scotty does.
Tiger?
I think Rafa's winning the U.S. Open. I'm putting money on it. Future bet.
it
So
here first.
no one's winning. No, that's never.
What is the
Tiger
Grand Slam? What's the Grand Slam?
All 4 majors in 1 year.
Yeah,
the
that's
true Grand
Scotty
Slam.
will do that.
The true no one's ever done it. It
Scotty,
never happened.
I
Tiger
don't
not do
care.
that?
No one's ever done it.
Tiger
I'm
used to
saying
be out of
Scotty
has
will
slam-
do it.
The Tiger Slam. He won the Masters, or he won in let's say I can't remember 2001. He won the U.S. Open, the PGA, and the British all in 1 year. And then the following year, he won the Masters.
Okay.
So he had all 4
Is
titles.
Scotty,
So still
is
in a
Scotty
row.
eligible this year to win
Yeah.
the Grand Slam?
Yeah, he's up for it.
Is Scotty eligible
Yeah,
for the Grand
he
Slam?
won the Masters.
He will
So he's
win
going to
it.
win the other 3 majors. I don't
bet
think
there's a
so.
bet out there.
There
There's
probably
literally
is a bet.
It
there's a
was-
bet. And he's probably like plus
It
1,000.
was plus 4,000. I just saw it yesterday.
Oh wow.
Should be plus 40,000. It won't happen. But
I don't know enough about
Scotty-
the courses.
to put Scotty in perspective, I think the one course he struggles on is the PGA. I think he can win the British and the U.S. Open because it's so tough.
Is that Sawgrass?
and he's good. I don't know where they're at.
It's Pinehurst.
Pinehurst is the U.S. Open. I don't know where the PGA is.
I think PGA is
And
Sawgrass.
then British is at Troon, obviously.
Yeah, where's the PGA Championship, Evan?
So, anyways, he's won 12 times 2 majors by the time he was 27. Tiger won 39 times and 9
Valhalla.
majors. Oh, Valhalla.
Valhalla. Where is that?
Yeah, he's not winning at Valhalla.
That's Halo,
That's a
man.
tough course, though.
Where is Valhalla?
When is that?
Valhalla.
Virginia?
Mashallah. That actually looks sick.
That's when we gotta
GA.
launch the Viking collection.
Georgia?
Oh, maybe it is
Aren't you in charge
Georgia.
of that?
North Georgia?
Yeah, kind of.
Kentucky. Yeah,
Oh, Louisville, Kentucky.
Kentucky. Oh,
What is it? Maybe that's
fuck.
a UFC fight.
I don't know.
Helen.
Sick course. I'd love to play Valhalla.
Damn, that looks. Is that what it is?
Yeah,
That looks small.
I'm losing a lot of balls.
pretty dope. So put that in perspective. How many times Tiger's won, and for Tiger to or Scotty to continue his dominance, to be world number 1, like Tiger, to even compare him to Tiger, he would need to be world number 1 until 2035.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
11 more years.
That's,
That's
the
Tiger's
unbreakable
dominance.
record, I think. The world number one.
Tiger was the world number 1 for 11 years in a row.
And Scotty has it easy. He doesn't have Taylor Gooch, big player. Rom.
Even like DeChambeau's
Victor
pretty good.
Shambo's great.
DJ.
Yeah.
I mean,
DJ.
yeah.
So he's got that, but Tiger's untouchable. But Scotty is just like stupid.
he would still
that par save he had in the dark.
I know.
He hit it in the
What was
water.
your stat? He hasn't had a 5 or
That was
like,
a 53-hole stat. It was like
No bogeys.
Yeah, he went 53 holes in a row, getting a 4 or better. So all par
Well,
fives
even-
he
yeah, you got-
birdied.
yeah.
No par 4s he got par or better.
Yeah. No, nothing more than a 4. And then that tournament, he hit it in the water in the dark.
Yeah.
He had a mud ball. And then he gets up and down from nowhere. It spins dead left. He makes that putt in the dark
Yeah, for par.
for par. So he still didn't have a bogey. He did bogey 18, though, that day.
Yeah, I mean, he's
Who cares?
I'm going to start swinging like him.
I'm trying to grow out this beard like him.
It's so disgusting.
Kind of looking like Scotty. Do you not like it?
Nope, you look like a Packy.
Does it? It's not a good look.
Yep, you look Taliban.
What do you think, John?
Stuart, you're just slinging him today.
Yeah, I know. That's okay.
Can we get a beer refill and a bathroom break?
Oh, my gosh.
Quick one?
That's
I mean,
fine.
you took my second beer. So.
I did. Okay.
I like the beard, Nick. I like
Quick. Thank you.
Oof.
All right. You didn't do your... We're back.
Oh.
We're back. We loaded up on some beers.
Yeah,
So let's
we're back.
move into...
Some Nuggets talk?
Nuggets.
Did anyone watch the game last night?
Fuck the Nuggets, bro.
That was such a good
I'm not
game.
gonna
Did you
shit
watch the
about
whole
that.
thing, Evan?
What is it? Jamal Murray hit a game winner, right?
Yeah.
Shit like that. Whatever.
was
Came
texting him.
back from 20 down.
I had...
playoffs
Yeah.
Oh,
Come on,
it was so
John.
good. The
Game
last
2.
2 games were good.
of the opening series.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
against
sure
the
one
Lakers.
of the
Oh.
so one of my I don't know if we were friends. I think we were just acquaintances in high school. Her sister, younger sister, who's a year or 2 younger than me, I'm pretty sure is fucking Christian Braun.
Really?
Yeah.
Good for her. He had a shitty game. He was missing everything.
I know a
yesterday.
girl who fucked MPJ and.
Is it the girl who I think you're talking
Yeah.
about? Nice.
And Aaron Gordon.
Speaking of,
Really?
Yeah.
Michael Porter Jr., his little brother,
Yeah.
Coben Jr.,
Killed somebody.
just got sentenced to 8 years in prison.
Oh,
No,
shit.
he didn't. Did he?
What? Yeah, he had 8 years.
That's why they were saying he's playing with a heavy heart last night. I didn't
Yeah,
know what it was.
8 years, yeah.
No way.
Yeah, he's a piece
Can
of
you pull
Coben's
that up?
Coben's a piece of shit. He was
Wow.
drunk, bro, drunk driving
Coben
at
Porter
2 a.m.
Sentence.
Going
Only
like a-
8 years?
going like 109 in like
Yeah.
a 40.
Right on
Smoke-
campus.
Yeah, right
Yeah,
on
right on
campus.
campus.
Smoked his car. It was her wife, and the wife was killed. Husband and I think dog was also killed in the car.
Vehicular homicide. That's him? Scroll
Yeah,
down.
that's him. Piece of shit.
Dewey.
Wow.
We were like in the weight room, like training with this guy.
Because he played for DU, right?
Yeah, he was on the DU
Oh,
basketball
he
team.
actually got sentenced? I didn't see that.
Yeah.
We were talking about that 2 days ago.
Wow.
So
We're-
eight,
we're
eight
like,
years.
What
of
happened to him?
What the fuck is that? Is that a nub?
It should literally be 30
Is that a
minimum.
nub or is that an actual hand?
That's an arm.
What do you think he'll do? 4?
Yeah.
I think he should do life, but it's whatever.
Yeah.
You think he'll do 4?
5?
Yeah.
I mean, you never do what you ask.
So, anyways, the Nuggets game last night. I'm texting Liam. I took Jokic over 1.5 threes made and Nuggets money line 20 to win 70. In the first 5 minutes, Joker hit 2 threes. I'm like,
thought
this
he
is gold.
Shoots threes.
He does.
Does he not?
He only had 2 the whole game too, and he hit him in the first 5 minutes.
Yeah, not a crazy amount. But
So, anyways, I kept doubling down in game, because the Nuggets were like losing, kept taking a money line. Then I finally took them plus 12.5. And I ended up what did I say? I won like
Everything
$450
minus, like,
bucks
minus
minus the
$7.5.
-7, which is
Yeah.
$35. So I won like $400 last night. But it was crazy. They're down 20. LeBron hits wide open 3. He clearly shoved the guy off and then misses. And then the guy's like wide open. He's like waiting for them to call a foul on him. They don't call a foul. He's got a wide open 3, bricks it.
Nice.
Nuggets go down. Jamal Murray has like 8 seconds left. Dribbles down the court. Does a little move. Does a fade away in the corner.
Yeah, I saw that.
Time expired.
I saw
Hits it.
I saw 2
wins.
things about the game last night. One, Jamal Murray hitting a game winner, and 2, the post-interview question that was asked to
How
AD.
funny was that?
AD, what happened on that last
Yeah.
shot?
Jamal Murray hit a
Jamal
shot.
Murray hit a shot.
Throws the mic.
Mike and walks off.
That's
can you
great.
play that video? I
do like
think I
Jamal
just sent you
Murray.
a TikTok. It was the one I sent you, Nick, of the Nuggets Lakers. How funny that TikTok
Game
is.
1.
Yeah. Look at this, John.
I love Joker.
Ni hao, buddy.
He
We
is
finally
funny.
found LeBron James's father, and they go by the name of the Denver fucking Nuggets. The Shanghai Lakers had a 12-point lead in the first half, but it was quickly evaporated by Michael the Possession Ends Here. Porter and my sweet, sweet zaddy daddy Bo Batty grew. D'Angelo Russell is ass. I swear Klay Thompson shapeshifted into the body of this low IQ motherfucker and infected him. 1, 2, 3, 4. Who's that knocking at the door? 5, 6, 7, 8. It's a white man who's overweight. Nikola Jokic is the daddy of every fucker on the floor. It's okay, Lakers fans. Y'all only have 3 more games of suffering and it'll all be over. Mike Malone dog-walked Darvin Ham in the coaching battle. KCP all over the Lakers was at it again tonight, and fuck me if I'm wrong here, but this wasn't even a good game for the Nuggets. The machine keeps churning. If you want these videos all playoffs, you know what to do.
Bro, the Nuggets just shit on the Lakers. That's 10 wins in a row. They're 10-0 in their last 10 games against the
And
Lakers.
the Nuggets haven't even played good.
No, they were kind of shitty the first game. They were pretty shitty last night up until the fourth quarter.
Mm-hmm.
Jamal Murray is just actually insanely clutch. We had like
He's
8
clutch.
points going into the fourth quarter.
I
And
think
he
I
hits
have
all
a-
those shots. The game
They hit
winner.
8 of their last 9 possessions.
Yeah, they're
I
fucking.
think I have a futures bet for Nuggets to go back to back.
Really?
Do you?
Really?
Better hope you do.
My big
check
futures
it.
bet is Jim Harbaugh to be the head coach of the San Diego Chargers
Okay.
or LA Chargers plus 2,500.
Wow.
That was placed mid-season.
I think I remember that. I think I
Yeah.
remember you saying that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How crazy is that? And that's gonna hit. He just needs to start as the coach, and when he's already the coach, but he's there. Yeah.
I think, what's his name? The guy in San Antonio? Big, tall.
Wemby?
8-footer. Yeah, he's better than Jokic. Or will be.
Maybe will be, but not now. It's
Not now. Not even close.
Bro,
he had triple
bro, he
double.
shit on him when they played San Antonio. Wemby
That was a
literally-
shitty game. They lost home court advantage.
Wemby literally took his and put it in Jokic's
Jokic
mouth.
was thinking about like chariot racing and shit. Like,
Yeah,
who
that's all he
cares?
cares about.
He doesn't give a shit.
chariot racing?
Chariot. That's
Look
what he
that up.
does.
Jokic doing chariot races. He rides horses.
You saying
rides
cherry?
Chariot.
Oh.
Like Roman
Where's he from?
chariots.
Slovakia?
Serbia.
Serbia? He just like goes home in the offseason and just rides horses and like does these carriage races.
That's what he likes to do.
Literally, he's like, I don't like basketball. I just like to ride my horses.
Bro, he hates
This
basketball.
is literally what he does. Look
That's
at
actually
him.
so sick. His music makes it so much better. It's so good.
He's
for
like good at this too.
He like does literally like real races and like wins on his stuff. Look at him.
Look how fast he's going.
Yeah, bro. How funny is that?
I wonder when they signed him to a Supermax, they're like, hey man, you can't do horse races. He's like, no, I'm doing horse races. And they're like, all right, fine.
Yeah, fine.
Because like you can't skydive and do that sketchy stuff. Horse racing got to be up there.
Or even when they won last year, he was like, I just want to go home.
Did you see
Yeah,
Mahomes' contract?
No.
Like he's not allowed to play any pickup basketball or any basketball. at
Carlos
any time.
Boozer?
No, Mahomes.
Oh.
He can't play. He can't ski, can't snowboard, can't snowmobile. Like there's like literally a section like this long of things he can't do.
Well, when you're paying an asset
Yeah.
500
500
million.
million.
I mean,
Yeah, it's
You
just
pay
funny.
me 500 million, I
gotta
won't
protect
ski.
your-
You pay me zero, and I don't
protect
ski
your
anymore.
investment. You got to protect your investment a little
Yeah.
bit.
It's just funny he goes home and rides horses. And
Yeah.
they don't care.
He doesn't care.
He's so
Man, what it was? He's gonna fall off and scrape his back a little bit. I think you're fine, unless the horse like tramples him.
yeah, or
Yeah.
kicks him in the head in the setup. I don't know.
I don't know.
Things are wild.
I think Jokic could fucking just actually. I don't know.
Catch a paw.
I like Joker.
So what do we
So
got?
do I.
But
All
Wemby's
right,
better.
John, you ready for your
Great arc.
conspiracy?
Yeah,
You
that's why I
got
have
a
the
good one
coffee.
cooking.
You got a
Let's
coffee?
put our
I got
hats
coffee
on.
so I can get excited.
What's okay? Conspiracy of the week. Dun dun dun.
People
What's
who are
John's?
listening now, the lights are cut and we're wearing tinfoil hats.
Get a
John's giving
ancient
us his-
aliens, like music up in here.
Conspiracy of the week.
I like
John?
this one this week.
Okay, what is it?
The 19th of good.
What is it?
Dinosaurs are fake.
Yes,
Okay.
See where this goes.
He's a big believer.
I am. I believe.
Okay. Did you guys know dinosaurs were not discovered until the 19th century?
I actually did not know.
I did
that.
know that.
Oh, you did?
I
It's like
did.
1800s.
Yeah,
What'd you fucking read?
I just saw that somewhere
Yeah,
because I've
TikTok?
seen this conspiracy before. Probably was TikTok.
Okay, so where do they find a T-Rex skull? How do they explain that?
Well, I'll get to that.
Okay.
They're not they're not dinosaurs.
Whoa.
Dragons. Okay. And so the first fully displayed fossil skeleton was just like a hodgepodge of random animal bones, like just pieced together.
What?
Like didn't even like work. So they took like a giraffe bone and they put it next to like a
Oh yeah.
elephant bone, and
What?
then they stuck it on a.
I don't know if that's true.
My
Is this
first
true?
initial.
true.
That's
True.
for 100% true. My first initial question is
Pretty
right.
sure it was displayed in the Philadelphia Museum of Natural History or museum or whatever.
My first initial question, Mage, and hear me out here. If dinosaurs supposedly were wiped out off one massive meteor, right? That was a fucking massive flame, whatever. You would literally be incinerated, bone to the bone, nothing left. How are we finding bones if that is the theory
There was
that
a paper that just came out that was like disproved because there was 2 different scientists trying to prove the same thing, but we're using 2 different data sets. So they were like, how could that work?
logically it doesn't make sense?
So they were just trying to like beat each other to the punch, and they just ended up contradicting themselves. I'm pretty sure they haven't found a full, complete fossil before either.
Look that up, Evan.
Okay.
And what's
Hold
in
on.
museums, they're not real bones.
those
They're
aren't
just
real.
like cast.
You think
Fake
that's real? You
bones.
think they found all those,
Those
in
are fake.
one spot? That's
Those
so
are not
fucking fake.
fake.
Those are fake. Those are
Guys,
cast.
100% fake.
Those
Guys,
are cast.
You know how
think that
easy, you know how
T-Rex
easy it
has-
is
Those are
to-
replicas.
to 3D print shit, cast shit, mold shit, fucking paper mache, you name it, they'll do it.
There's factories in China that take crushed up chicken bones.
Because it's on Google, we're gonna believe it, really?
The entire skeleton, now known as the Wankel T-Rex, was excavated and displayed at the Museum of the Rockies.
You should just know that's fucking nonsense. The Wankel T?
Yeah.
I mean, come on, man.
That's what they want you to
I
do.
think this is a
because
stretch.
they want
You're being
you
fed absolute lies, buddy.
Okay.
I get
They
your other
want
points.
to.
The one thing that, do you have anything on like the fossil fuels? Because I didn't
I'm
know
getting there. I'm getting there.
fossil fuels are like derived from fossils, which I don't.
No, they're
Are they
not.
really?
Yeah, no, that's what
That's a fucking
they're
cap.
saying. All the oil in the world is somehow biodegraded fossils that turn into oil, and that's why they're called fossil fuels. I don't know if I believe
That's my
that.
next point.
Because what about all the oil in the ocean? Like,
Fossil
what?
fuels aren't real. Are you telling me that
Yeah, I agree.
every dinosaur just stampeded to Saudi Arabia to die and turn into a big oil field
Yeah,
there?
like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, that's
know.
the thing that people actually say fossil fuels are from fossils.
Yes,
That's
that's
fossil
what fossil
fuels.
fuels are.
Where
It's
the,
supposed
like-
to be
where the fuck were you 10
biodegraded.
seconds ago? What do you mean?
It's like
Yeah, I mean that's
the
gotta be-
Sinclair
yeah.
logo is a silly little dinosaur.
The
fossil
Dinoco?
fuels.
Yes.
So the theory behind that was
No, Sunoco? I don't know
Yeah.
that fucking brand. It's the dinosaur.
He just said that. What was the brand? Sinclair.
Oh, Sinclair, yeah.
Yeah.
so
Oh yeah, fossil fuels aren't real.
Rockefeller or whoever the oil guy, he created the term fossil fuels because he wanted it to seem scarce. He's a businessman. It's finite,
Like
raises the
diamonds.
value,
Yeah.
Supply demand.
but
Make
it's
people
really
think there's low
it's an
supply.
abiotic, which means it's naturally created in the earth
Yes.
from.
And we have unlimited supply.
I mean, think how big the earth
fossil
is,
fuels.
how deep it is, intense pressures, intense heats,
Yes.
different catalysts. It's naturally churning up, and again, or like even if it was a finite resource, you can't tell me that there's
literally
just
That doesn't
not
make
enough
sense.
to live.
We'll literally have oil for the next 1,000 years.
Yes, I
That's
agree
the
with
point. And if Earth is creating it, then it's literally never going to run
Endless.
out.
Exactly.
That. Yes.
Oil is a natural resource.
Yes. Yes. I agree with that. That's the
There's-
one thing that stands out.
There's even
Okay.
a theory that the Nazis had a formula to create oil from like coal, so they figured out how to create their own oil.
We're literally pumping it out of the ground. That's how much more natural does
That's
it
what
get?
I'm saying. Like, how many dead animals do you have to? Because that's what fossils are. Dead organic material is what fossil fuels are. There's so much of it. You go into the fucking bottom of the ocean where there's one little fish with a light over its head. That's that thing died, and now we have all this fucking millions of barrels of oil a day. I don't.
Okay.
I agree with that.
Okay, so
Those fish are sick, though.
even if there has been like petrified skulls, partially preserved dinosaurs. They're not dinosaurs, they're dragons. There has never been an ancient culture that talks about dinosaurs. They're talking about dragons, griffins, and that's across every culture, ancient culture.
Yeah, you would think
Dinosaurs
that they
were
would
only a thing
find
until
dinosaurs.
the 19th century.
You would think, like in ancient Egypt, they'd be like, "We unearthed these bones."
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's
all
why they
digging
called them
and shit.
dragons.
Do you know what's crazy? Speaking of that, do you know the panda wasn't discovered until the 20th century, and people think pandas are fake?
Do you know
Are
that?
pandas fake?
And there's no Chinese mythology of pandas. Like they have dragons, they have all these other animals.
Pandas
There's
are
no
so
pandas.
pandas are man-made.
Well,
things.
That's what they say.
There's a conspiracy that pandas are just humans in a costume.
Yes, that's what I saw.
They're in fucking zoos.
And now,
but
those
they're
are
just-
humans.
They
In a
act
costume?
like humans. Yeah, they're just little
Google
clumsy
when the
guys.
first panda was discovered.
I mean, I feel like
What year was the first? It was the 1900s. The first
And they're
pandas.
wild.
And they're so Chinese, like they're so part of China, and there's no, You can't see them in the wild. You can't ever touch a panda. There's all kinds of things that, like the first panda.
The low mountain gorilla was discovered in
1869.
the 1920s.
How in 1869 the first panda was discovered, and there's no Chinese history on the panda at all?
What does China have to do
It's
with
their
fucking
mascot.
finding a
That's where they
panda?
live. That's their mascot. That's where the pandas live. They live in China. And the first one wasn't discovered until 1869. There's nothing in Chinese mythology of pandas, but they have dragons. Really? No pandas? Nothing.
Well, because they didn't discover it.
John, in the
I'm
ancient,
just saying, man.
I don't know.
in ancient texts,
I don't doubt it, but
texts
I
and
mean,
stuff,
I feel like pandas seem pretty.
did they say
legit.
that like they found dragon bones, or that they were actually alive during the same time?
Both.
Both.
I'm pretty sure dragons still exist today.
But it's kind of weird that like they
I'm
never.
for it.
It's kind of weird they never have like a T-Rex in a cave.
We don't.
Never.
They're dragons. Dragons are real. Dinosaurs are fake.
Okay.
Which leads you to believe Harry Potter actually some sense there.
All right, I'm gonna ask.
So
Maybe.
there's some truth
God, I
behind
would
Harry
love it.
I
Potter.
usually
Potter
do
world.
this at the
I
end
would
of the
love to go to
conspiracies.
fucking Hogwarts.
Gun to your head, are dinosaurs real? Yes or no, Stewie?
Is that
Gun
it?
to your head.
Segment over? Is that
Yeah.
it?
Yeah,
Anything else?
that's good.
I think. Yeah.
I mean, you can keep asking questions.
Yeah. I don't think dinosaurs are real.
They're
No.
like
No?
I never once believed dinosaurs are real.
well, before the flood, there was the density of the atmosphere was like 2-3x it was. So you had giant bugs and giant creatures and stuff.
Yeah.
So the dinosaurs are maybe just giant lizards that are here today.
That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say they're just big animals.
Yeah,
what they
yeah.
used to be.
I'm just saying.
But I think-
Dinosaurs, as we know it, is
Yeah,
just
I think dragons check out for real. Though.
propaganda to push
Well,
evolution
that's everywhere.
and make money.
Every
like Jurassic Park, they
ancient
make a ton of money.
culture has some sort of
Evolution isn't
depiction of a dragon type. Everyone. Look at Pokemon.
I agree. Okay. So
Dinosaurs aren't real.
They're not.
Dragons are.
Okay.
That's
Nick?
my
Game of
I-
Thrones.
There's two main things. Evolution is a scam. It's never been proven. It's a theory. It's been 200 years. Darwin, I think evolution's a scam. It's not real. There's a creator. The fossil fuel thing, I don't think that's real, but I do think dinosaurs are real. I don't think it's fossil fuels and dinosaur decaying matter is true, but I think dinosaurs
Idiot.
are real.
Opinion rejected.
Yeah, I would say dinosaurs, as in like big animals that were way bigger than they are.
That's not what the argument is.
dinosaurs, though.
Dinosaurs.
As we
are.
know it,
Did you think a T-Rex roamed
As
the earth
we-
at one point? I
No.
do.
I think so. Yeah.
Fucking idiot.
Yeah.
I think
OnlyFans detected. Opinion rejected.
I think dragons probably yes as well, but I think there was something like a T-Rex. Maybe it wasn't exactly how we know it
yeah,
today, but I
it's
think
called a
it's very-
dragon.
I think the bones are real.
I think there's probably all the above are real.
Yeah.
Let's get Neil deGrasse in here. Have him shed some light.
He's
Fucking
part of the
idiot.
machine, man.
I know
He is
he's
the
also
machine.
he is.
Anything else, John?
Vaccine
Closing
machine.
arguments, closing points.
No, I would just again.
Bro, it
Dragons, bro.
literally comes down to
Dragons.
if there was
Dragons.
a meteor that wiped out all the because that's what the theory is. Is that not the theory that
But
dinosaurs? they
Stewie, the meteor hits in like let's say Canada.
It doesn't matter.
It's
It
not
was
going to
so-
burn the
thought they said
people in
Gulf of
Saudi Arabia. It's going to freeze the planet because a smoke cloud comes over.
Well, it's a whole other theory.
And
Is the
then
Earth
they-
really 7 billion years old?
Yeah, no.
No. Well, that's the other thing that I struggle with. I believe in the Bible, so
Okay,
no.
another good conspiracy.
Maybe I'm.
Can we talk
don't
about
know.
Graham
See, you
Hancock
don't
a little
believe
bit
in
here?
dinosaurs either,
Me and
bro.
Nick were
I
talking
know.
about
I
it
don't believe.
earlier.
What'd you just say?
Graham Hancock. Can we talk about that?
I'm
Who the
going
fuck is
no.
that?
Herbie Hancock.
Who the
You
fuck
know
is
what's
that?
funny? My
Graham.
high school girlfriend in 9th grade, she was convinced, her and her dad, that dinosaurs were not real. And we like made fun of her and we're like,
good
you're
for her.
stupid.
I had that same experience.
Yeah.
I kind of feel bad about it.
Yeah, me too. I'm like,
they're
you're
awesome.
retarded. What?
Like pyramid, like pyramids, not built by
Pyramid,
humans.
I don't.
What's the whole Graham Hancock thing that he thinks there was a advanced
Younger
ancient
Dryas
civilization?
So he thinks the Younger Dryas impact theory is from 12,300 to 12,500 years ago. A major impact happened, and that ended the Ice Age because we had a global cooling period. And prior to that, there was an advanced civilization that was living on Earth,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
Biblical.
they
This is
created.
the flood.
Yeah, this is a flood. This is that kind
The
of
phylum.
stuff.
And he thinks that like there were some
Talk about them.
survivors and they went across the world and spread their knowledge, and that's why
Yes.
hunter and gatherers went from being hunter gatherers to building crazy shit.
This is
Correct.
when
And it was from
dragons.
that passed down.
Dragons were on
I
the earth here.
100%
See?
believe it.
I believe that too.
Dragons and giants.
He's Scottish. I didn't know he's Scottish.
What is this theory? That you're,
I really believe it.
British.
Edinburgh,
It's not
born
the
in
same.
Edinburgh.
What is Graham Hancock's theory? Synopsis in the series, Hancock
That's a good
argues
series.
that
You should watch the series.
an advanced Ice Age civilization was destroyed in a cataclysm, but that its survivors introduced agriculture, monumental architecture, and astronomy to hunter-gatherers around the world. I mean, yeah, how the fuck we just go to spearing fish off the coast to, hey, let's build this log house.
And like even bigger shit than that. Like what's
Göbekli Tepe. Yeah.
whatever the fuck.
Bro,
Göbekli
like that shit in like Chichen Itza?
Yes, Chichen Itza is wild.
Like, bro,
The H blocks and stuff. Have you seen those H blocks where they're like perfectly lasered cut as H?
was
Hey,
Chichen Itza
Google H blocks.
So all these ancient cultures have dragons in common. They also have giants in common.
Giants. I heard
We should touch on
I
giants.
heard the U.S. government found them in the mountains of Afghanistan. Like
Yeah,
recently.
the caves of Khazar guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, how
So
the fuck
Pumapunku. How does an ancient civilization build those perfectly cut,
aliens.
lasered etched? Look at those H blocks. Look at back there. How are they cutting a 20-ton stone
Why did they cut an
like
H
that
like
and
that?
putting them up top?
Did you
85 tons.
The phylum, bro.
did you listen to Graham Hancock?
That's
Did you-
170,000 pounds.
Why are they cutting H's?
Bro,
Do they know it's an
you
H?
can't tell me that just little stone men built that.
Stone.
That's why I say they want to degrade. They want to degrade
H
you.
for the History Channel.
And you're
see?
really. They want you to feel like you can't do anything, but you can. You will not
It's crazy. If you look into the
cave
H
people.
blocks,
Can you guys
that's
hear-
even
can I-
more
can s-
convincing. That's more convincing than the pyramids. The H
Can
blocks.
someone
of
answer my question?
Pumapunku.
Why the fuck were they building? Why were they cutting out H's?
We don't. That's part of it. We don't know.
showing off.
Are they roads? Are they tiles? Are they? What are they? These are supposed to be like 2,000 years
The
old,
H
done
blocks
with
so
fucking
named
wood
because of their
tools.
uniform H-shaped plan. Collectively formed a purpose-built maximum security prison for political prisoners. Really?
Yeah.
That was a jail.
Really? That's their reasoning.
Really?
And those are 85 tons, and they were moving them above. We have no modern machinery that could lift those up.
You are not a product of chance and random coincidence.
God,
you were
no.
divinely created. to
Yes.
do
You were
special things.
Solipsism.
just like Logan's future.
Solipsism.
child. 1 in 300 million.
Solipsism. Only
Yeah.
I know I exist.
Huh. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Did you
What the
listen to
fuck
the
are you
Graham
doing?
Hancock
I don't
one on
know,
Joe
man.
Rogan?
Yeah,
with,
of course.
With the other guy,
Yeah,
though?
yeah.
Flint Dibble?
Yeah, Flint Dibble. If anyone looks like a Flint Dibble, if their name matches their look.
Can you look up Flint, Dibble? John, so they had like a true archaeologist who's completely against everything Graham Hancock says go on Joe Rogan with Graham Hancock, and they like debated for 4.5
Oh
hours.
wow, that does look like a Flint Dibble.
Doesn't
I've
it
seen
look
this
like a
fucking
Flint
guy.
Dibble.
And they're talking. Look at his little fucking hat on Joe Rogan.
I love that.
And they're talking about the pyramids, and basically Graham's just saying like, yeah,
wants
there's no
to
way
be
that those
Indiana
people could have
Jones.
built it. And he's saying, well, they moved those stones with water,
Look,
wet
click
sand.
on the doesn't look
fucking
man-made to
right.
me. He kept saying that, like, doesn't look man-made to me.
Yeah.
And he's showing like stone tool that they can't explain. Like, have you seen the wood piece inside the metal, like the hammer, the ancient hammer?
No.
Maybe
And like underwater.
Google ancient hammer, Evan.
Flint Dibble.
And how are they going to move the
This
block
one's
underwater?
fucking crazy too.
Well, he was saying no, they used it with water. This is what Flint was saying. They used water on the sand.
Right there,
move the
Cora,
blocks.
right there, the London hammer.
Yeah, you were.
So
right.
they found this, and they found this London hammer, 140 million years old, and Flint has talked about this, that this was natural.
That's natural?
Yeah, he didn't say talk about
like
this on the-
that wasn't
on the record.
man-made?
That wasn't man-made.
Flint said this wasn't man-made.
Yes,
They just put a
and they
wood
carbon
into-
dated. You cannot carbon date stone, but you can carbon date wood and
Carbonated
metal.
fake as well.
And they
Flint's on
found
the
this, and
payroll.
he said it was fraud. He said someone made this. This is only like 1,000 years
Hancock
old.
said that?
No,
Flint Dibble
But
had said
Hancock
that the London
Said it's
hammer.
made.
So
Yeah,
so they
obviously.
carbon dated this metal, which we didn't have metal until the Bronze Age was, 8,000 years ago. They found this and they carbon dated it to 140 million years old.
Yeah.
So Graham Hancock's theory is there's been all kinds of ancient civilizations, and how we built the pyramids is, look, we took a way to go to cell phones and flying and all
went
this,
a different
but they could have gone a different way and had levitation and different gravitational things. And there's been all kinds of these civilizations where a cataclysmic event wiped out civilization, and then they
It's a
rebuilt.
cycle.
You think about it, like if we were to get wiped out, like if we had a asteroid hit,
fuck, man.
there would be 1% of the population that would live. And who are those people? The hunter-gatherers, the survivors, the homesteaders. And they would know a little bit, and then they would pass that knowledge on. And it would take 5,000 years to rebuild a civilization.
Well, think about if everyone in the world died besides us 5 in this room, we wouldn't know dick on how to build anything.
Speak for your fucking self,
But you'd
man.
know some stuff.
We'd know some stuff.
John
but
has
if you-
chickens.
But we would not know much. So
Bro,
if you go back
we could
so far.
fucking start building log cabins. Are you shitting me? I
I know
did
log
Lincoln Logs
cabins,
as a
but we
kid.
wouldn't know how to build skyscrapers. Like we would go
will-
back so
we'll get
far.
there.
I know
Yes, in
eventually.
5,000 years.
No,
Yeah, you would
it
pass
not
on your
take
genetics.
5,000 years for me to learn how to build a fucking architecture or our skyscraper.
Learn how to build architecture.
Skyscraper.
Yeah, it would. Point
Well,
Ruben.
No.
Flint was saying with the pyramids that they moved those big stones with water on
No.
sand, and then Graham's like, okay, well maybe I can see the argument for that. Even that's debatable, but okay, so once they get him there, how do they get him 400 feet in the air?
Yeah, exactly.
And they're like, well, they had ramps and they had levers and
Yeah,
pulley
fucking
systems.
right.
And he's like,
Are you outside
you're
your
not,
mind?
You're not using levee and pulley systems
No.
to get-
400 feet in
not-
the air.
to get tons
And those,
tons 400
those
feet in the
what
air.
each block was like 12 tons.
Yes.
Something stupid.
30,000 pounds.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
You can't do that.
You think you're
With
pulling that up
manpower.
with a thing of rope and,
Yeah.
and everyone
With
pulling?
manpower.
You know how
It's gonna
long-
take the whole of civilization.
You know how long of a ramp you would need for
You wouldn't move it 1 inch,
No.
even uphill.
Maybe that's another
You'd
one,
have to have a
John, you talk about.
20-mile long ramp.
Yeah, and it would take fucking everybody pulling to move it an inch.
Not happening.
It's not happening. That's fake. Dinosaurs, not real. Dragons, real.
So
Okay.
Graham
This is a-
Hancock doesn't believe in giants, though.
He might, honestly.
I think he said he didn't in that show.
So Flint Dibble says,
Anyways,
fuck that idiot.
All right, well, now let's get into our news headlines. The Pins and Aces Close Course Bugle. This is where, if you haven't listened
bad one.
before, this is where Evan makes headlines and we try to decide if they're real or fake. A lot of crazy headlines in the world now. So some of these are fake that made up from our producer Evan. Some
Yeah,
of them
just
are
so you
real.
guys know, I checked the tape and I did go 4 for 4 that one time, and I went 4 for 4 last time. So you guys are
Have a
clowns.
you
natural.
didn't check the tape.
Yes, I did.
Total fake.
Nope.
No.
I checked the fucking tape.
We need to
Went back
review.
and look. Go ahead. Go.
All right, Evan, let's get into the first one, real or fake.
Go review.
The headline is Woman breaks both legs after riding lime scooter down an escalator. True. People do
True.
dumb shit, man.
I know somebody who's
Joe,
like
Joe,
in a coma
Joe's
from
friend,
limes. Yeah.
like 3 months in a coma in Denver.
A guy
Got
who
a
used to play
crack on the
soccer with us
side.
broke his neck.
Yeah,
riding
Yeah,
a
bro.
scooter
I don't
down.
know how they're like in legal business.
Bro, me and Connor were on one time, and on one of them, I was doing like the whole Titanic on Connor, and like Connor was booking it hard, going off like,
One
and I'm like,
hand.
bro, I'm like, bro, one move and I'm dead, Connor.
I
just
would
so you
say
know.
they're fun. You
He was
know
going
where?
like 20. He was going like 20 mphs.
What's the hot dog place in downtown Denver?
I know.
Millie's?
No, where they have
Foster's.
rattlesnake.
Biker gyms?
Biker gyms. So we went from biker gyms with that one night when we went out with Skylar when he was here. We rode from like biker gyms to Avanti, like in the Highlands, in like 5 minutes. It was amazing. I mean, they're great.
They go like 20 miles an hour.
Way too fast.
Yeah.
They're just sketchy.
There's a trick.
But they're fun. And it was like $6. I'm like, why wouldn't more people use this? I get the business model, but the liability.
They're so sketchy.
So I say this is true.
I don't know.
Surpri-
I think it's almost too good to be true, Evan.
People are doing dumb shit like
Almost
that.
too easy.
I know
Both
that-
legs?
That could be
True.
I'm saying true, but
I'm
it
saying
could
false.
be a sneaky fake one.
Evan?
Bro, let's fucking go. You
Someone's
guys are
done it.
Idiots.
Someone's done
Yeah,
it.
I'm sure
probably,
someone's
but
done it.
yeah, for sure.
right, next one.
Oh.
French man cuts off fingers, ears, and nose to look like an alien.
Yep.
This is true. I've
Oh,
seen
I've
it.
seen this guy.
Someone, wait, there's an actual what? You guys have seen this guy?
Yeah,
Maybe.
he's true.
I was gonna say true, but I didn't even see him.
He's true.
He's disgusting.
Is
Evan?
he? Oh, is it? Oh, video. Is he like? Does he look like the guy from like the Maze Runner, the last one?
He looks.
on-
He's so creepy.
This guy?
Is this him? Bro, he's like a,
This guy?
Looks like a decent looking dude.
Black alien.
Oh,
Frenchman
fuck.
Oh.
had his nose, both ears, and 2 fingers amputated to achieve his dream look.
Not to
Yeah,
mention,
I have seen this guy.
his
He's Brazilian.
face and arm implants,
Brazilian.
green forked tongue,
Is he? I thought he
inked
was French.
eyeballs, body covered in tattoos,
French?
and he still
Oh.
wants to remove a leg.
Oh, why would you remove a leg?
Este eres tú
Look at
antes
him.
de tu transformación.
He was a good-looking
You
dude
were
before.
a very good-looking guy, like before your
Very sexy
transformation.
guy.
So why did it change?
It's not me body. My body, they really.
Vale, entonces aquí esta persona no estaba
He's speaking
contenta.
Spanish.
Portuguese, you idiot.
Even
if he's
after many
Portuguese,
procedures,
Brazilian.
so many, he has lost count. Anthony says
Disgusting.
his transformation is only
Who hurt you, bro?
46% complete.
Oh.
What's
Oh.
that thing in his mouth?
Fucking hell, man.
All right.
What's that thing in his mouth?
All right, we all got that one. Next one.
Ew, why would you do that?
Harry Potter actress states if your balls have dropped, it's time to forget about it.
What do you mean?
Yes, true.
I
I
think
saw
I
her.
saw this.
She
Bro,
was
she's
the gardener.
Yeah, she's the plants.
Miss Potts, or what's her name?
I don't know what her name is.
Yeah, but she
super
bitched about
fan
it.
you are.
And where they had the little screaming plants.
Yeah, yeah.
She basically shit on all Harry Potter fans. Like, hey, you're too old. Like me and you. Don't watch Harry Potter anymore. Your balls have dropped.
Oh, fuck you.
Move on. And she got shit on.
I rewatch
This was
them
like 2 weeks ago.
I rewatch like all 8 every month.
Yeah, they're so good.
You should switch to Lord of the Rings, bro.
No.
I can do that too. She said it too, bro.
Yeah. Is it true?
It's what a
It's
bitch.
true.
I was gonna-
Maybe it's
I was
out of
gonna say
context.
true as well.
Well, Harry Potter star Miriam Margolyes reckons adult Harry Potter fans need to grow up and get over it. The outspoken 81-year-old also had this to say in a recent interview.
I just think that it's for children. And if your balls have dropped, then it's time to forget about it.
Fuck you.
You know, go on to other things.
Wench.
Miriam
Look at her.
Margolyes.
I like that. I agree with her 100%.
What a fucking piece, bro! If you're in the
Scumbag.
movie, you're still promoting the movie years after. Like you're an idiot. Number
Hey,
one.
no such thing as bad
agree.
publicity, bro.
That is bad publicity. Oh, no such thing as bad publicity. My boy Alan Rich
now
just
you're-
lost $3 million.
Now you're gonna watch it.
Now I'm gonna watch it just to spite her.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what she
Yeah,
meant.
true.
No, fuck you.
100%.
No, now I'll never watch it again.
I agree with it.
No, I can never do that.
Next one.
What a bitch.
Australian man charged for throwing tarantulas in the cars at McDonald's drive-thru.
False.
That's actually fucking hilarious.
They have tarantulas in Australia?
Dude, they're
No.
huge. What do you mean?
Maybe they do.
They got like
I'm saying
What do
true.
you mean? They have the biggest animals in Australia.
Well, they
man.
do have crazy spiders. You're
Have
right.
you seen like a wolf spider in Australia?
Yeah,
It's
they're
fucking
They're
disgusting.
like the size of your head.
There's
Yeah.
like people like on like videos like trying to
half
catch
the
it
size
on their
of Liam's
wall.
head. Yeah, I agree.
True. This guy's just honestly a piece of shit, and it's kind of hilarious, but it's true.
False.
100%
True.
true. I'm
going
4 for 4
false.
again for
False.
the 3 week in a row. 4 for 4.
False.
Ooh, 3 for 4.
Fuck.
False. Ah, knew it. I got 3
Damn.
for 4.
Can you imagine what a dickhead you are if you're throwing spiders at people?
I get ice cream cones, but yeah, not that.
Throw a- it's like a
And Nick
grenade.
also thinks that the McDonald's QP is the best burger in the world. Can we
By
talk about
far,
that for a second?
not even close.
How wrong that
I'd
is?
rather you take me to the nicest steakhouse in the world,
No, but,
and
like,
I'd rather
honestly,
have a
I know you're
McDonald's quarter
just, I know
pounder.
you're cloud chasing right now, but just be like dead ass. For
Have
like
I?
10
Why would I?
seconds.
I've said that in
I know
private.
you're cloud chasing.
I've said that in private.
Just be dead ass.
I
And it's-
literally, I swear on Kingsley's life,
You swear
my
on
favorite
Kingsley's life.
child, that the quarter pounder with cheese, freshly made, is the best burger in the world.
It's never freshly made.
It
So, like,
always
what do
is.
you mean?
The QP is. The double
It's
cheese
never
is not.
freshly made.
It always. The QP
And how
is
do you know?
always
You work
freshly
there?
grilled.
Do you work
no,
there?
but that's what McDonald's tells me.
Oh my
And every
fucking
time I've
God.
had,
A
I've
frozen patty
never
that
had
they
a
slap
bad
on the
meal at
grill?
McDonald's ever in my life. Number one. Number two, the QP is unbeatable. There's no restaurant in the world.
Are you saying it's unbeatable because you know what you're going to taste every time, so it's consistent?
Well, maybe a little bit, but it
That's
is
why you go to chains.
the best
No,
burger
It's true.
I mean,
in the world. I'd rather eat that. I could eat that every single day of my life.
What's
every
on a
day.
quarter pounder?
it's mustard,
it's-
onion.
Yeah, mustard, onion, ketchup, pickle, beef, all 100% all beef patty, sesame seed bun. It's fucking
You
delicious.
should DoorDash something for tonight.
I should. I'll do it. I'll DoorDash.
get
Right
DoorDash.
when we
Give
get
it
off
away.
this, I'll DoorDash some QPs.
Quarter pounder is just a poor man's Krabby Patty.
Can you get a plain
Ugh.
quarter pounder
Yeah,
for me to try?
Yeah, I like.
yeah.
I like
It's
some,
so good. There's nothing better.
How fucked
Double
up is that
QP
it's a
if you're
Krabby
really
Patty,
feeling
by the
good.
way?
I like some texture on my.
Like, does
burger.
Krabs know he's fucking...
I don't like all the other stuff. I just like the basic burger.
You think Mr. Krabs knows that what he's slinging to people that are eating
Yeah, that's
just
why he
crabs?
protects the recipe, bro. The secret formula.
Yeah, it's,
It's
I
like
know.
Plankton's
I know.
after
How
it.
fucked up is that? It's hilarious.
There's a dive bar and it's like a 60-40 burger. I'll take you there. You probably love that.
60-40 what?
Like fat to beef.
The Keg
ratio.
used to have a really good Kobe burger, but they got rid of it. But the McDonald's burger is still better. I haven't found a better burger than McDonald's quarter pounder.
You literally inhale, don't even breathe in and out every time.
So
I'm
good.
talking about
In and Out's good. I'm not saying it's not good. I love In and Out, but I like the quarter pounder the best. It's the best cheeseburger.
Last In and Out, I added chopped chilies.
Was it good?
What?
They have
Is it
chilies
fresh?
there?
Yeah,
I didn't know
Secret
that.
menu.
Bro, the fact that they have like a secret
Secret
menu
menu.
is just so selfish, honestly.
I love it.
that is the move.
What, chopped chilies?
Chopped chilies.
Like chilies meaning like peppers?
Yeah,
Like chilies,
like chopped chilies.
chopped chilies.
Like a chili pepper.
Yeah,
Like a chopped chili.
like a
pepper.
chili, like green chili
Like chilies.
sauce. Yeah,
Chopped chili pepper.
Like going to Chili's.
yeah.
The
kind of.
chili.
Yeah. It's
I'll
fucking
get you
good.
one.
Huh.
Yeah.
All right, well,
I want one of those.
we'll end it on Nick's very bad take.
That's so shocking, honestly.
You should
DoorDash,
put a
I'll
poll
try
out.
it.
All right, I'll
Give
get
my
some.
review.
I'll get some.
So many other burgers
All right, I
in
think
the world.
that's it for episode 15.
We had a couple questions.
Oh yeah, we actually did. Forgot about some questions.
Yeah.
We only had 2.
Yeah, we got some questions.
We only had. Well, it was a short week. We only had 2.
It's a short week. It's the exact same length as every other fucking
Not
week.
short, but the questions weren't coming in.
Info your questions. No.
What?
Nick doesn't know.
Email your questions. Close course at pinsandaces.com.
Okay, we only got 2 this week. They're pretty basic too. One said, "When did you guys all start playing golf? You guys all have different levels of skill, obviously, but when did you guys start playing?"
I was like
question,
3.
man.
I was like 2020.
You were.
I played like once a year up until then. I fucking
Not real.
hated it.
Yeah.
It would just be for like a charity tournament with my dad, but now it's a lot. But I started like heavy in 2020.
Yeah, the first time I picked up a club was 2020.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Impressive.
I dabbled as a child, just tried to hit it as far as I could. Still hasn't changed, you know. And then
Start your
probably
kids early,
after college,
Think
I
about
was
those
like, maybe I
scholarships.
should try and get good.
Think about
and
Lincoln scholarship.
constant battle.
Girls, if they can break 90, full ride.
I mean, yeah.
Lincoln's
D1,
tough for-
full ride.
Yeah.
You break 90, full ride D1.
Nick started playing what when you were like 5?
Yeah.
He said 3.
Like
Said
3.
three?
Realistically, 3. Like actually playing in tournaments, 7.
You're not very
but like
good for
playing. No, I know. I know.
Like, what happened? Did you get hurt or
No, I
you
grew
had a bad
11
swing
inches in
coach.
1 year.
so?
You should have
Bad
stayed
swing
shallow.
coach. Should have stayed shallow.
or-
Should have swing like Ricky. Just make good impact at the ball.
Yep. You're a good enough putter.
Good enough putter. A lot of a combination, a myriad of things that caused my demise in golf, and now I'm an average, 1 handicap. I like to say I'm a 1. I'm a scratch technically, but I'm a 1. I can shoot 66. I shot 82 on this weekend at Fox Hill.
shit.
Yeah.
Wow. At that fucking track?
Yeah, it's a
track?
tough track.
Jesus Christ.
All right, the second one wasn't even really a question. It was more just a slight to Nick.
Worst round in 10
They
years.
said, is Nick trying to grow a beard? It looks like he's having a rough week. What do you guys think of his beard? I actually kind of like it. I
like
think
it.
you
That's a
don't
good
grow it
length.
out long like you used
No,
to.
no,
That's a
no,
good
no,
length.
Packy beard. We can
Looks
throw up a
like-
picture of
That
the.
should be the longest you ever
Keep the length.
I'll send you a picture, Evan.
It needs to be deported naked
Do
to the Taliban.
the 3-2-1 Ryan Gosling. I read that.
I love Ryan Gosling.
It should
3,
never get longer than it is
2,
now.
1, 0.
Yeah, I can do that usually.
This is like the full
Don't
beard.
let it ever get to this again. Oh, that's a bad
What a
look.
scumbag you are. You look like you should be one of the main characters in like Lone Survivor. Like you should be one of the guys that
Yeah, that's badass.
that held Mark Wahlberg
But you'd be
captive.
surprised. Like you see me, I'm normally clean shaven. I can grow that. I'm not gonna get it to that point.
Just because you can
Very
Yeah,
do something
Yeah.
doesn't mean you should.
yeah, I agree.
It's a big
It's a no
difference.
from me.
I agree.
That's gonna be a no from me, dog. That's from
And just a
fucking
little.
Resident
I'm gonna
Evil.
keep it going for a
That's that
little
black
bit.
guy.
I don't know. Yeah.
Okay.
It's all right. I think that's it for
Close Course episode 15.
Again, we got 3 tournaments coming out. Hopefully the social's live by the time this is out. It might not be, but if it's not, it's going to be out soon. So make sure you reserve your spot. It's going to be a Friday of drinking and antics. So
We're gonna go order some DoorDash McDonald's Quarter Pounders. Thank y'all.
He's got a way of making everything so clean. He's my undercover Ruby runner answering machine. Dial tones and student loans and kids who want to fight. Puncture Willie takes his trip, then everything's alright. Go join the horde, don't feel ignored. Chalk it up to horoscope until your fate's restored. There's no reward, I'm getting bored. Maybe you should go read a fucking book or something.